In a world that has known peace amongst its land for millennia, the continents are suddenly thrust into war when a son usurps his father's throne, seeking to annihilate anything that stands in his path on his quest for world domination. Follow our vagabond adventurers as I, Vandalxero, guide them through an Aetherpunk-inspired world as they take on an empire, hold off otherworldly forces, and bring peace back to an afflicted land. Let's go to war.
Or
we can't. Yeah, we're in war. Let's go.
Cue intro that's coming soon.
No, yeah, we don't have an intro yet. Really, I did the open already. So.
All right. Does anybody remember what happened last week?
We're on an airship. There's a concert that just happened.
You are not on an airship.
We're not.
Well, we're on a
airship.
platform.
The airship just
we're
landed.
we're in the Queen's box watching a concert.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
We're in the Queen's box, about to be presented with the Queen's friends who are joining us in the royal box.
Like they just
yeah.
came in. That was the end. Yeah.
And Talia
They
Nix,
finished-
the singer.
Yep.
She said something like,
Bitches. She said, "Bitches,
What did you-
what's up?" Or
"What
"How
did you
was
think
that?"
about
Or-
that?" Yeah.
Yep.
Correct.
And I got a hammer.
Oh, so everyone paid attention but me. Got it.
Yep.
I just got notes.
Me too.
I bought a lot of food, pancakes with bacon inside them.
Bacon pancakes.
Shit,
I gave away all of my pies, or my cakes. So mission accomplished.
All right.
Did you just Ricky that? Did you say mission accomplished?
Yep. 8 intelligence, getting right into character.
Whammo bombs.
Cadaker.
I'm right there with you.
Getting right into cataracts. Let's go.
All right. So
Caricature.
the general crews have started to disassemble the stage down in the middle of the bay. You notice the beholder that was there doing the projection for everybody on the bay that wasn't in one of the floating opera boxes. He is ascended back up into his holding area. You don't really see what's going on in there. Talionix's box, skybox, this is weird to say. It floats down. Patch is laughing. He knew it. I knew it when I said it.
No, he's fine.
So her platform floats down next to yours, and she hops over. Her and the Queen hug. They embrace each other, like sisters that haven't seen each other in a while.
Can I try to get on the group hug?
You can.
I would love to. Just kind of big old stretch over. Oh, this feels really nice. It's really nice to meet you. You guys want in on this?
Well, this is awkward as I don't know you, but
Hi,
welcome.
I'm Ironhide. I'm not too
And
well
I see
versed
you
in
are
the...
not afraid of anything, and she boops you on the nose. It's a playful boop. It's not a not like a get out of here. It's just a
I'm like it's like a cat when you boop him on the nose. And I'm
yeah.
Yeah, she didn't hit you with a newspaper.
Oh, that was interesting.
It's nice to see that you have some friends with you. Normally you don't bring anybody up here with you. Whatever, that's fine. Did you guys enjoy the show?
Yes.
I know it's not really something you see all the time because they don't have the festival but
What
once
type
a
of
year.
music? What type of music would you call that?
You know, that's really hard to define considering where I come from. That type of music doesn't really exist.
But our kids are gonna love it. No, sorry.
I'm waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I'm just, okay.
I liked it because it was upbeat and fun and positive, and also that halfling was so good at drumming.
She has good rhythm. She's good at
Yeah.
hitting things.
I got that. Me too. That's crazy.
Oh, the stories I could tell you. But I don't have the time for that, really.
Oh, I got really excited.
You could write a book.
Oh yeah, I'd read it. Oh wait.
I do write books. In fact, one of them's being sold here.
Is it a smut book?
Yes.
Why are you pointing at me? That's weird.
While she's
You have
talking, she constantly glances over to Malcom. Like
He's got this big smile, but like trying to not be like overly excited to talk to someone.
it's
Like,
more so because of your clothes.
well, that's fine, but that's what he looks like. He's doing this.
You don't look like you're from around here. In fact, those clothes look very familiar.
I'm not from around here.
I didn't think so. How did you end up here?
We took a cab.
So I was working with some wizards. They had me cleaning stuff. They wanted me to try something, so I stood in a spot, and then here I am.
Oh, that makes me sad.
So you're from another plane.
I'm from like near Waterdeep.
I could
Hell is
tell by the
Waterdeep?
clothes.
Yeah, they make me stand out a little bit, but they're really nice, so I wear them a lot.
Have you tried going back?
How? How would I go back? What? I can do this, and I turn like my my quarterstaff to light. That's about all I can do. And I only have, and I look down in my pouch, like
Were you able to
like
do
100
that?
gold pieces. I think it's more expensive to find someone that's gonna send me back.
That's true. But were you able to do that back home?
What's that? Oh, the
Yeah, that.
the bright thing. No, I was really good at cleaning the latrine, and
So they haven't really explained to you how magic works here, have they?
I was told that like you have magic here, you might not have it somewhere else. That's all I think.
So magic here comes from a singular source, which is we don't have like the instruments down there. We don't have them back home. We're working on them, but we haven't figured out the magic behind it. We have the technology and the parts, but we don't know how to make them work because we can't take them back because of the magic that works here. The magic here can't be brought to other planes of existence unless the plane itself can reproduce that magic. So you might be stuck here until our plane can reproduce the magic that you probably have the potential to do inside of you. You may be stuck here for a while.
So what you're saying is I have the magic in me?
Yes.
Wow.
You might have like a purpose being here, which is why it gave you magic when you came over. You didn't have it when you left.
I always thought my purpose was to sell these little knickknacks that I have. Speaking of which, I have this really cool rat ring. You want to buy it for a copper?
No, thank you.
Okay, I would have taken a loss if you said yes.
I mean, that may come in handy. It may not. Everybody has one, though.
I have like
I have a
4 of them.
question. I have a question about a
Yes.
statement you just made. You said it gave you magic when you came over. It? What does that mean? What's it?
We
The
haven't-
world?
the-
Jesus? Like what?
The carpenter?
Jesus is a carpenter.
Yeah,
Well,
she knows.
we hear he's pretty fantastic. I thought maybe he was just doling out magic.
He
I
is
don't
not-
know.
So he's
We
a
don't know
magical carpenter.
where the source is. It's still unfound.
They, I prefer the term they.
Well,
So that's why you called it it, because you don't
Right.
fully
don't-
understand
we
what
don't
it is.
know what it is or where it comes from. We just know that we can't bring it back unless our realm is able to match it per se.
So it's like vibrating at different frequencies, basically.
Yes.
Got
You
it.
guys are using a
Is
lot
it
of big
adjustable?
words.
Magic?
Excuse me.
Is he dumb?
A little bit.
Maybe. He might be.
You remind
Miss
me of myself when I was young and stupid.
I'm sorry. I kind of just have a general question for you there, Tally.
Yeah.
Tally.
Yeah. Do you have anything to eat?
You're literally holding food right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
didn't know if
mean
you
from,
remembered.
my plane of existence?
Or just in
Or
general,
just in
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
on me. I have some on my ship.
Could we go on your ship?
No,
He's a growing boy.
we're getting ready to leave. We do have stuff that we have to attend to back home.
Are you trying to find the source of the ripple? Yeah,
I just said
Think about
go
it.
back home.
I understand that, but you guys were talking about that frequency thing, and you
How would
were
I?
talking about
But how would I find the ripple here
you chase a wave.
if I'm home?
Well, don't go home.
Probably has like
He's with
family and
you.
stuff at home.
Okay.
Well, the question is, I mean, did you have magic at home, or
Yes,
are
the
you
magic
happier
is
with magic
different.
now?
The
Ah,
magic is different.
it's
I
from
have-
outside you.
I have
Different,
magic at
but
home.
the same.
It's books.
Mhm.
Books are magic.
The same but different.
So it is adjustable.
Yes.
I imagine it is.
Someday you'll be destined for good things, but until
Do you want a
then,
grape?
you'll be dumb.
Okay. I stick my face in my grapes.
Not you, him.
No,
And
no,
she
I got
points
that.
over to Saal.
I still went, aw. He's
Now,
getting
don't get me
that was
wrong.
a tough break here.
You look like you have potential, but at the same time, you probably need to worry about things you say to some people, or how you say them, or your actions.
I've
Because
never
they
worried
can
about
get
that
you.
in my life.
His magic is really good.
Show me.
It is. All right. So,
You're gonna.
hey, you got something. And so I use sleight of hand to like pull out the apple that I have in my inventory from behind your ear.
Hey, I thought you
I
said
show
you
it to you?
didn't have anything.
What did you roll?
What is a 1.
So you
Hold on.
attempt to pull the apple out from behind
It was
your
a
ear.
6.
You attempt to pull the apple out from behind her ear and her horn, because she has horns just like you do. She's a
Right.
tiefling as well. And she pulls her tail out from behind yours that you didn't even see go anywheres. And she pulls the apple out from behind your ear. You gotta work on it.
Okay.
Are y'all gonna-
Right.
And she tosses the apple to Ironhide.
Yeah.
It's magic.
That's my apple.
You gotta be quicker than
You
that.
want a grape?
No thanks.
No, I was asking Sal, but it's
They're
fair.
not comparable at all. One grape, one apple, not the same.
No, this is a bag. He can just put his face in. It's fair.
No, don't put your face in
I'm
it. No.
I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
So do you have any more questions, Malcolm? Like, can I try to help you understand more, or was that a good enough explanation for you? Or the Queen might be able to tell you more about it. Adritha is pretty versed in magic on this plane as well. She's not really magical herself, but she knows. She's
I have
like
another-
waving her hand in front of you, like you gonna answer?
Well, I see Ironhide put his hand up, so I
I'll
wait.
get to him. I asked you
Oh.
though.
I don't know. What am I going to learn more magic somehow?
Yeah. If you show magical aptitude, if you work hard enough, you will bring more out.
Okay,
I mean,
so
It could be better.
the queen knows magic though.
She doesn't know magic. She knows of it. She's the queen. She has to be learned in all these things.
I look at the queen. So will you help me?
We can, yeah. If you want, you can read at the library in the castle.
I can go to the castle.
Yeah. That's not that big of a deal.
I be
Everybody's
a plus
equals
one?
here.
Oh, okay.
So I can bring all my friends?
As long as they behave, yes.
I look at Sal.
That might be an issue.
Oh,
Well,
it
then you
won't be
can
an
wait
issue.
outside.
Rocky, what?
I like that.
He's a moose, though.
Can we call me Moose? That's
Actually,
not. That's
both-
not my question. That's not my
Jesus
question.
Christ.
That's
Moose,
not my
what-
question.
What's
What's the
can I
name
do
of your
for you?
boat?
This was named by my friend. I did not name it, but I kept the name because he died at one point.
What?
It is-
He
Wait,
died at one point.
he
Then in your
died-
boat.
At one point, he died. What is he?
And then he came back?
Magic's a weird thing, dears.
Witchcraft.
What's
is-
the name of your?
It is the spider wolf pussy.
I feel like that is a terrible name. Why would you?
Tell
I mean,
me
it's an
about it.
amalgamation of animals, so I kind of enjoy it.
I gotta tell you, amalgamation is a fantastic word, and I'm impressed that you just used it
That was
Properly
a pretty
even.
big word.
properly. Yeah.
Very properly. At this point, the ship
Excuse you.
Excuse me. Sorry. I had a beer on my way over. It just
It's
Oh,
okay.
You better get going before they throw the sober token at you.
Oh, I don't get the sober token.
How does one not get the sober token?
Be famous.
They didn't like the sober token.
I mean, it makes sense down there where fights can happen.
Oh,
So you're telling me I could have been sitting up here drinking beer this whole time?
yes.
That's fine. It's fine. Nope.
They
it's
would have
fine.
hit you with it
Nothing
as soon
happened.
as you went back down, though.
Maybe I live here now. I don't.
Well, I
live
mean,
in
it's
this
only
box.
during the festival. Any other
I'm
time,
pretty
they
sure
don't
that
have
Sal
it.
can attest you shouldn't live in a place where you drink all the time.
I don't see a problem with it.
Oh, he's a barfly, huh?
No, he's a bar tiefling.
I know someone just like you, and it hurts.
A minotaur?
Literal.
No,
Oh,
personality-wise.
So literal.
a minotaur on the inside?
After this has transpired, the spider wolf pussy has actually pulled up next to the platform, and you see like a plank flop over, and you see 2 kobolds standing on the other side along with the other of the band. They're like, all right, it's time to go. Yeah, I mean, it's like time to go. We got to get going. We have to head back. God, she knows. Let's go. Thanks, Brick Mortar. Always as abrasive as ever. Let's go. You guys just do some reading and research, and maybe things will pan out better. Maybe in 10, 15 years, I'll see you back.
So she's on another platform that's next to ours, right?
No, she stepped onto your platform.
Okay, and so now how is she getting back to, like, is there
There's a plank from the
plank?
boat to the platform.
All right, so I walk over to the
pussy is docked.
Yeah, I walk over to like the plank as close as I can, and I'm like trying to look into like the opening and see if I can see anything inside.
You see boat. There's nothing special about it other than it's lined with silver dragon scales along the bottom.
Ooh.
I look back at the at my friends, and then I look forward on the plank like I could go home. And then I'm like, magic, and I turn around towards the party.
How come you didn't ask her if you could go home with her?
Because he's my friend.
I wanted to stay here and learn magic.
Also that.
I'll teach you some magic.
I can't teach you any magic at all.
Well,
I just
Agatha,
I stare at that Saal like I want to say something, but I don't say anything. It's just like a blank stare for like 5 seconds, and then I turn away and at the queen and listen in.
Well,
I'm hungry.
Agatha, it's been a good visit. We will be back next year. We might play a longer set. We've been rehearsing some other songs that we just weren't ready for yet. She bows, and then you see her start doing arcane sigils and stuff, and it's like a purplish gray, and you see a giant portal open up in front of her boat, and it sails through, and it's gone. She always shows off whenever she leaves. That wasn't her.
No? What was it?
That was her child.
What?
Child.
She has 2 adopted children.
Adopted children.
One of them's very versed in magic.
Who's she?
Italianix?
Oh.
Or
Wait,
do you,
do her a job? Did you know it wasn't her all along?
yeah.
Oh,
She knows magic, but she doesn't know magic that powerful.
oh,
She's
Italianix's daughter.
what?
Nothing. I don't think I follow this conversation.
Her son actually is the one who did that.
The magic portal.
The
Oh.
magic portal to leave. She just
Oh.
does that to show off.
I thought you were saying that Talionix wasn't actually Talionix, and that it was her
Oh, no.
son playing Talionix as like an illusion. It was like I was really in depth into this magic stuff, and then it didn't work out that way.
She just likes to show off. She's a showman.
Oh,
Well, she's
How
not
else-
that good at it, so.
how else would she get
I think
home?
you're wrong.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, her son was there.
Right, but
That's what
so it's not really showing off if that's the only way you can get home.
But she's taking credit for the spell.
Oh,
It made it look like
I
she
got
was
it.
doing it.
yes,
No,
okay.
I got it.
I didn't. I
I
was
understood.
really hanging on a thread there.
Well, it looks like the magic act is getting ready to go. Are you guys ready to see some magic?
Did you just say that like a question?
Yeah. Because,
I've seen real magic, but yeah, I'm willing to see more.
I mean, that's one form of magic. It's travel magic.
Will there be
Let's
food?
watch, I guess.
Is it better than his magic? As I nod to Saal.
Never.
Quite.
I think it's pretty good.
Quite better.
We'll
you,
see
you
about
have
that.
a lot to learn there,
We'll see.
child.
You could learn something. Feasibly, you could learn something. You never know.
It's unlikely, but I could. It's good.
Will there be food?
Do you need food?
Yes.
Don't you have a like?
It's there's like a 1 in 20 chance I learn something. Yeah, maybe.
So she snaps her fingers and another platform appears up next to you, and it's like a small buffet.
Like a skybox. Yes.
Yep. At this point, you see the beholder come back out, and it's a big flat, like the platform, like the fighting platform, except there is a spider web in the back and around a circular structure in the top, so it's like a column kind of. And you see like your basic gimmicky magician walking across the bridge over to the platform. Like he has the cape, he has the hat, he
This
looks
fucking
like
hack.
I like his outfit.
he's just walking, and the beholder is now broadcasting all of this so everybody sees it, and it's very quiet. He reaches the center platform. Fellow Garaxians, prepare to be amazed by feats of wonder and amazement from this once-in-a-lifetime performance by Meldak the Magnificent. To help me tonight, I have my two assistants, the lovely Therethia, and you see the Drider girl from earlier
Sorry.
walking across, and my lovely wife, Evelyn, and you see another female walking across from the other side, and you notice she has little horns and she has like little wings on her back, her lower back, not her upper back. So they start doing basic like card tricks and stuff with members of the audience. Like they call them up, they do the card tricks, they do the like the floating and putting the ring around, except there's no actual like gimmick things. Like you actually see the people float and they put the rings straight over them. They don't like get them halfway and then turn the ring to go around the thing that suspends people in actual magic.
Like, ooh,
It's
no
actual
wires.
What's going on over here?
Witchcraft.
That's
What?
he's showing the basic street magic first, and he's gonna build
No.
up.
But why are they taking people from the crowd?
It's to show that it's not like fake. You take people.
They could be plants. We don't know.
Could
Can
I
I
be one of
volunteer?
those people?
I mean, you can if you want, if they call on you.
We're so far away.
I can make it so we're heard.
You can try.
What do we have on this buffet?
It's like rich people food.
I'll take a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and I'm eating
It's
shrimp cocktail and like
yeah, it's like really well prepared seafoods and steaks and actual.
I found the fruit salad and I just kind of take that to myself and
Yep.
push everything else to a side because I don't want it.
Can I? Nope. I pull off a little piece of watermelon from the fruit salad first.
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Take a whole bowl if you need it.
No, it's
There's
just
a
that
lot
one
of-
piece. I'm gonna spit seeds at people underneath us.
I take a couple handfuls of shrimp and put them in my bag.
Gross.
Fucking pocket
Shrimp. Here we go. We're starting there.
It's
It's all right. I got the pocket pancakes.
He finishes like the street magic, and then he's like, for my next trick, I'll show you some illusions that you'll think are actually real. And he goes, huh! And you see an adult red dragon, like, just start off small, and then it becomes the full size out of his hand.
Duck down. Ah!
It's rather big. And then he's like, huh! And then a blue dragon does the same thing out of the other side. And then they start, like, fighting in the middle above the platform. And you'll see, like, lightning bolts shoot out, and fireballs explode, and cones of flame. And the crowd's like,
dragons.
ooh, and ah! And it's all magnificent. And it's... everybody in the crowd is, like, pleased, and they're having a great time. Like, you don't see anybody upset. And then that... except for Saal.
Looks mad.
And so...
I'm like looking and I can see the fight like going on. Like I see like the colors and stuff, but I'm too busy like, okay, so the shrimp and the little biscuits and
It's okay, Sal. You'll get to that point. And I kind of put my hand on his back, but also like wipe off all the fruit bits. I don't think he'll put it
That's so good.
The dragon fight goes on for about 5 minutes, and then he goes, and they disappear. For 2 decades, I've studied under my father, the Pagrathian king, Abaristan III, and tonight I'm going to show you my greatest trick that I have spent 10 years trying to perfect, and I am ready to actually release it in front of the crowds. Are you questioning the magician?
I would like to make an insight check. That sounds foreboding as fuck.
Also, can you say his dad's name one more time?
Abaristan. Abaristan the third.
It's like the like you get like a title too.
Yeah, it was King Abaristan the third.
King
Like,
of
you said something before that.
Paragathian.
Pagrathian.
King of Pagrathian.
The Pagrathor king. King of Pagrathor.
Cool.
Like the Meiji people, right?
That's the people you bought the weapon from. The war people.
I have a 2-part question. One.
Wow, this is so
Sal?
anime right now. This is so anime. I know exactly what's coming.
I rolled an 18, by the way.
Sal, does Sal look visibly like kind of pissed off at this hack? Like just kind of like rolling his eyes, sitting there.
Yeah.
All right.
Whole time.
I'm gonna kind of lean in, and I'm just gonna whisper and be like, "Do you want me to boo?"
You totally should.
Okay. And then I'm gonna stretch back as he gets like towards that crescendo, and I just want to boo like a cow that's out in a pasture.
Oh my god.
Boo.
He doesn't hear you.
Of course he doesn't.
Hold on. Do it again. Do it again.
You're
I
so
used
far away,
thaumaturgy to
Oh.
amplify his voice.
it does not work.
Damn it.
Team
The
building.
box
Team
you're
building.
in does not allow magic to escape out to distract the performers.
Sounds like cheating, but okay.
Couldn't see my light then if I just went woof, 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 and just turned it on and off.
Gotta get a laser pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tater.
Laser pointer or like the cell phones out or like
Now after I'm done booing, does Sal look a little bit happier?
Absolutely.
At least, all right.
Yes.
I feel better. I feel better now.
Do I get anything from an 18 insight roll?
There we
You're
go.
unsure. Like you're not getting like weird vibes, but you're not getting like he's telling the exact truth.
Okay. I would like to say I'm a little bit on my guard. This is weird. I don't trust magic. It's weird. Especially now that I know that it comes from an it. What is that? I don't like that.
I take it I don't get anything from a 4 insight roll, huh?
You really like the shrimp from the buffet.
Excellent.
This shrimp is superb.
Therethia, Evelyn, the volunteer, if you please.
Me.
You were
You
just
see
booing.
the Drider
I mean,
woman
booing?
go up the web and go to the underneath part, and you see like a cocooned object slowly descending.
I sit down immediately. I'm glad that's not me.
I don't like this.
I'm not paying attention. Otherwise, I'd be like, "This is not good."
What is happening?
I'm in the
Once
buffet.
the object reaches Meldack's level, so it's not.
Critical mass.
You see Meldack use a firebolt, and it unveils a human face in the cocoon.
Ugh. Ugh.
The mouth is webbed,
No.
and there's a crown.
I hate it. I hate it.
Terrifying.
All of you make
Sorry.
a perception check right now.
Me with disadvantage because I'm not paying attention.
Well, I was gonna say I grabbed Malcolm like, are you not seeing this shit?
These shrimps, it's so good. It's just a mouthful of shrimp like being spit in your face.
I'm a 15.
11.
I got an 11.
Oh,
I got a greasy 20.
So
I
15,
got
11, and an 11.
23.
20 and a
Dirty
23.
So Ironhide and Clementine, the queen and her two sisters, you all notice that there's about triple the amount of airships that were in the sky previously. And you see a lot of them are starting to appear now.
What happened to all the birds?
What is happening?
You three don't notice this. So Saal, Malcom, and Duke, you do not notice that. You're watching or eating or doing whatever it is you're doing. You don't notice
It's the shrimp. It's the shrimp. God damn it.
Sal's pissed at the magician so much that he's just staring at him, shaking his head. You guy, who does he think this guy is?
This dude, I don't fucking trust this dude. I know he's lying because I lie all the fucking time.
Meldack then snaps his fingers and he erupts into flames.
Jeez.
And then as soon as the flames disappear, he's wearing spiked plate mail.
Oh, fuck.
And a giant sword is on his back. How can we be all so content with being equal when clearly some are just vastly superior than everyone else? And yet we don't do anything to show it. And he holds up a familiar apple, like you see a Johnny Appleseed apple, and he takes a bite. You see, I want it all for myself. But the Continental Kings and Queens, I can't read my own writing, want everything to be shared and everyone to have the same opportunities and chances when the far superior deserve it all. So my ultimate trick here today that I've been perfecting and planning and plotting, you are about to see the fall of Garaxia. And he does a bow, and then he pulls his sword out and cuts his father's head off.
That's his dad inside the thing?
Yes.
I don't know half these people, but I don't think that's good.
Protect the queen! It's like
All
what I
of
shout
you who
immediately.
notice the airships start to see dots and people start falling from the airships.
Holy shit.
And you start seeing hundreds and thousands of different people and humanoids basically just free falling towards the ground. Behind the platform in the bay, you start to see a giant bubbling mass coming up from the bay opening, and a giant golem appears, and he's blocking the bay out, holding a giant sword. You
Does this leave
all
us any-
visibly
Sorry.
notice the queen is starting to panic immensely. She asks, "Are you guys able to defend yourselves?"
I'd like to extend that question to you as well.
I will be fine.
Nope.
Are you guys
I
able-
cannot. I can make this thing turn to light. Yes, I can.
I don't normally do this against people's wills, but now is not the time for me to be the judge of who's ready or not, and I need you to all hold my hand or join hands.
I'd love to.
So
I grab
she'll
her hand immediately.
Yep.
So a white light emanates from her
White light.
out to around you guys.
Is that gonna be our thing? White light.
You are
White
now
light!
all level 1.
Yay!
You have
Yay!
your
I can
class
do
abilities
things.
and
Hey.
spells.
Wow! I all of a sudden just feel so much stronger. We can totally defend ourselves now.
I still only have 9 hit points. I'm not gonna last very long against a fucking golem with a sword. Thanks.
It's like a 70-foot tall golem.
Let's not go to the bay.
We're
Hold on.
not going that way. At this point, you hear a different voice that you haven't heard this whole time. "My queen, we need to go to the residential district now." And there's a halfling behind everybody. "We have to go. I know, Nataria. We're gonna go now." Your skybox starts descending back towards the initial point that it came up from. What?
Oh, okay. I was gonna let you finish the little thing
No,
here.
go ahead.
Did my hit points change at all at level
No.
1?
No,
No.
They're at
So
what
it's-
it would. Yeah. You know what you was
Okay.
on your character sheet before? Now it actually exists. Your character sheet exists now. That you can
Oh,
actually
okay,
look at
alright.
this and things are right.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, I got you.
Yes. Okay.
We'll go up on level 2.
Mhm. So it hits the ground, and the queen jumps immediately down, and so do Pale Moon and I think it's Whisperer. No, I forgot my own names. I have so many names.
Windflow.
Windflow and Pale
Yep,
Moon
Windflow.
jump down behind her. They haven't said a word the entire time. And she goes, "We need to go to the residential district, which is through the weapon bazaar and all the shops and stuff. There's going to be a lot of fighting. So I hope you guys are ready. This is not I don't know why this is happening. This is we need to get out of here."
I think I know
She's-
why it's happening.
she's
That guy's a
visibly-
narcissist.
I mean, you're right, but I don't know
Yeah.
how he was able to do this without anyone knowing.
I've dealt with narcissists my whole life.
Honey, you are one.
As
That's what I
Saal can
said.
attest to, probably most people don't usually pay attention to magicians.
Pay attention the whole time.
No offense, Sal. It's just something I've tended to notice. I
So-
pay attention to a lot of things.
You're starting to see most of the people and stuff that were falling from the airships are reaching towards the ground. And you notice they're soldiers.
Yeah.
And as they're about to hit the ground, you see them tap something on their chests, and a bubble pops out from them, and they hit the ground, and then the bubble just disappears, and they're standing.
Bubble shield!
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's bull- Let's kill one guy so I
Do
can
we-
take it. No.
Do we know whether they assume these are not friendly soldiers, or are these friendly
These
soldiers?
are Hagrathor soldiers.
Got it.
They do not look friendly.
Do
at
I?
all.
Sons of
So-
bitches.
So, out of everyone here, I'm the only one that doesn't actually like really understand his magic, because like a cleric like gets their magic and they don't need to like, they don't have a spell book, basically is what I'm saying. Like I had a book that I kept looking in, and it would just had like the light spell in it, right? So like I have a spell book. So now if I like I take my spell book out knowing that light's in there, and like knowing that I feel a little bit more, I don't know, powerful, I guess. Is it are my spells written in it?
Yes.
So they just like appear?
As you open it to look, you see them writing themselves in.
Okay. I will look at mage armor and use it immediately.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Cool.
if things are gonna be getting hairy, my queen, I suppose I should give a helping hand to a couple of people here, and I'm gonna put a hand on Saal, and I'm gonna put a hand on Malcom. Do you think you can take care of yourself in this, or do you need a little bit of my assistance?
I don't know how take care of myself. Like I can. This one says shield, and this one says feather fall.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna take that as a yes, and you're fine. I'm gonna put my hand on Dook, and I'm gonna put my hand on Malcom, and I'm gonna look at him and just say, do you trust me?
You mean Saal, right? Saal and Dook?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was just talking to Malcom. Saal and Dook. And just ask them if they trust me.
I don't trust anybody, but I don't feel like I have a choice right now.
Well, I mean, you can say no, but I mean, out of everybody here, I probably wouldn't be the one to be stabbing you in the back. I don't even have much of a stabbing weapon, really.
Either. The staff.
I got a stick. Yeah.
Can I just
Hey.
like assume I pull my hammer out by this point?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And yeah,
Okay.
only trust
Hold
each other.
Hold on. So what is our goal here? What are we doing?
Get out of town.
Fuck
Get out of
out.
town
of
and
town,
protect
okay.
the queen.
So can I
Yeah,
use city
get out of state.
secrets to find a passage, the best passage
That will
through
help, yes.
safely?
Well, I did
can't
ask
avoid as
guarantee
many.
safely.
Well, avoid as many as possible.
We'll see.
DD,
Okay.
do you
Yes,
trust me?
I trust you.
Duke, do you trust me?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do an emboldening bond on my two friends here, and for the next 10 minutes, we have a nice little bond between us, and you guys can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to any attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw you make for that next 10 minutes.
Okay.
No more than once per turn.
Yep.
All right.
So we need to get, and she pulls out her map that she has, and she points out up in the residential district, we need to get to this building. It is imperative. That's how we can escape. That building
Alright.
is our embassy here in Wunderhof.
So what's the layout look like where we're at right now?
So you're at the it's
Basically,
shaped like the V.
Yeah.
You're at
Okay.
the literal bottom point. So
Okay.
we need to make it up to the residential district.
Are we still on the box, or are we?
We just
on
hit the
at
ground.
this point. We're
You are
we're
on
at
the
the ground.
ground.
Okay. Cool. All right. So there's water in front of us, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Just trying to get a lay of the land. All right. Well, I think I know a way that we can get up there, or at least, a way that we can get by some of this with hopefully not being as noticeable. So I attempt to lead them to an alleyway that I see.
You're trying to be sneaky about
Up
this, I'm
ahead.
guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to avoid a fight for now.
Yes.
Before
So the
you even leave that spot,
Back.
Malduk steps off of the water. And where do you think you're going, my queen? You're needed.
Stand in front front of her. No.
That's cute. But what can you do? And at this point, you see Pale Moon pull out 2 twigs off of her back, and they grow into swords, and she launches herself at him. And
We need to go. And I
we need to
grab
go.
the queen hand and like start running behind Saal.
It's so cute though, because you're little.
Yep. I look at Duke as we're running, and I'm like, scoop me up, it'll be faster.
So,
Can I just like pick both of them up?
who?
Like the
Malcolm
queen
and-
and Sal. I mean the queen and Malcolm.
You don't have to pick the queen up. She starts hauling.
Hauling ass. All right. We'll grab Malcolm then.
You actually see her like remove the like festival clothing she had, and she has like armor on underneath. She's not
Yeah.
unprepared.
Wait,
So-
did she know this was gonna happen?
She doesn't go anywhere unprepared. She is royalty.
She's a Girl Scout.
So-
Oh, royalty. Yeah.
She's a Girl Scout.
Like famous people in bulletproof cars, it's just a precautionary measure.
Yes.
So
Let's get out of Dodge.
Yeah, let's take
Yeah.
off then.
Yeah.
Haul
Let's
ass.
boogie. We're cutting down an alleyway.
I assume with the city secrets that Sal has in my Wanderer feature, how I have an excellent grasp of memory for maps and geography. While I grab one of them maps, we can quite possibly find a good route out of here. Potentially.
Potentially one that cuts through the weapons bazaar.
that is open ground.
I would
Open
not.
ground. Okay. All right.
That would not be a good way to go.
I mean, if there's a bunch of like tents and shit everywhere, we can kind of duck tent to tent. But yeah. All right. If that's
So,
open ground, that's probably
you,
not.
You make it to the
way up.
alleyway, and you're heading down. You see the queen quickly turn to Windflow and say, "Go help your sister. She'll need it." So-
As all this is going on, I'm gonna go ahead and take my lucky rabbit's foot, and well, things are gonna get hairy, and I'm gonna click them onto my stick and kind of just scratch my horns and get them ready for things that I don't want to have to do.
And she looks
Wow.
at you guys like, "You guys don't need to worry about them. They'll be fine.
I
They
wasn't,
know
but
when to run if they need to run."
I'm still worried, but okay.
Why aren't we running?
We are trying to run. Shut
We
up
are
and
running.
run.
Yeah.
Why are we stopping to talk about
should-
this? Go.
We should all be running. You guys should be out of breath
Well,
right now.
someone's got to say "giddy up." That's usually how it works.
Giddy up, motherfucker.
And then I take off.
So who's leading? Is Sal
Uh,
leading or is Ironhide? leading?
Sal, I was gonna say Sal and Ironhide. Can we tandemly do it? Consider
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let.
So maybe
I'm
I'm
gonna
like
let s-
right out in front, like looking at the alleys, like trying to remember the shit that I had heard about, like
Mhm.
for like the back ways, and then every now and then I'm like, what do you think, dude? Does this look right?
Well, we
Like-
got a small residential district coming up over on this side, so we might be able to take cover in a couple of alleyways. And I do see a bazaar over here. If it's not got a lot of soldiers over there, we might be able to skedaddle through that way.
And I want to take up the rear and make sure nobody's following us.
Yeah, because
So-
like I've never actually been here, but like I've heard it through stories of other like urchins.
That's-
Like,
So
That's perfect.
Sal,
I'm a
you
guide,
can roll
so I
me a survival check, and I'll give you a +3. You're not.
don't
gonna get-
forget. You also have a D4 you can add to this roll,
Yeah.
thanks to your buddy Ironhide.
I'm
'cause
not
we're
giving you
buddies.
advantage because you haven't been here before, but you still have heard of it.
okay, so I'm rolling a what?
A survival
what-
check with a
Okay.
+3.
And a D4.
You can add the D4. You don't have to, but you can if you.
You don't have to roll the D4. I would recommend adding the D4
All the time.
because you can
I
in the
mean,
next 10 minutes.
I got a 21.
Plus a D4.
Well, it might be it might roll that D4. It might be a 25. You never know.
It's a 25.
There you go.
That's a really good roll.
That's a great roll, man.
You're able to navigate some alleyways rather safely. You've come to a couple of junctions and you've seen Pagrathor soldiers fighting and some like patrolling looking for people, and you were able to sneak past them into another alley. Barely, like they almost saw you, but the heat of battle, they're just not like following every little thing that they see. So you can go ahead and roll me another one with the same bonuses.
It's a different turn.
Yes.
I would say.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. I feel like I cheated that roll because it like landed on my keyboard, kind of on its side. It didn't get a
Roll it
square
again.
land.
That's
Can I
fine, just roll
re-roll?
again.
Go ahead and
Then
roll
that's
again.
cack.
Just say,
That's a
yeah,
cack
just say
battle.
it's cocked and then roll it again.
Okay. Do I still get the D4?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's a D6.
You want the caltrop looking one?
He's holding
Yeah,
up the
D4.
cube. I'm like, that's a D6.
Ouchie dice. Yes, that ouchie dice.
Wait.
The top
All
one.
right. The top one. It's catty corner. Which one do I read? If it's like that. Oh, it's 1.
The plus
So
one.
you add
It's
one.
the same
to
way
whatever
either
you-
way. Okay, so 1, 6.
You got a 6 total.
Yeah.
So you rolled a
real bad.
2
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
plus 1 plus 3.
Yeah.
Oof.
Not this time. It happens.
So,
Can I make an insight check while he's starting to lead us off into probably a way that's not good to try and steer him back onto course? I'm trying.
unfortunately, no. You're giving him
I
the
tried.
plus 3 because you're helping him.
Well, I was giving him the D4. That's what I was trying to.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to help. Trying to help. I just asked.
Let
Anyway.
the dice do their thing, man.
Yep.
So you're coming out of one of the alleyways and you see like 4 different alleyways that all leading the same direction, and you're just like the queen's over there, we can see her. Start sending the blacksmith this way.
The blacksmith. Great. That sounds
Dirty
great.
blacksmith.
Thanks.
So you continue, but you know you are being chased. So you're not going to get the plus 3 bonus anymore.
Gotcha. All right.
So
How
go
far?
ahead.
How far behind are they?
I would say they're probably like 2 turns behind.
Which is
Because
like they're
12
dashing.
seconds.
It would be like 120 feet.
Roughly.
Okay, just wondering.
All right.
So go ahead and roll me that survival. But you don't get the
With
plus
a
3.
D4.
Are
Can I
you
do
adding your
anything to-
do you have any survival skill?
No.
I do. That's why I was like, oh, damn.
16.
Oh, nice.
Did you roll the D4 too?
Yeah, that's with
Okay.
the D4.
Good. Making sure.
So
Still have it. So
they're staying on your tail, but they're not catching up.
Okay.
So you're
Can I
you're
do
continuing
anything to try to like maybe make like block the path behind us or like fuck up our footsteps, do anything like that?
What are you doing?
Well, if we're in alleys, I'm assuming there's like boxes and shit, so I just want to like start tearing shit down and making it harder to run through if I can.
Okay. Go ahead. So
What do you want me to do? Because I don't want to fall
Sure.
behind either.
Are there any like sconces?
no.
And I do
it's-
have a staff. I do have a staff, so it might be easier to just knock shit down as I'm running. I don't know.
roll a performance check.
Oh yeah, my -1. That's good.
hey, trying to help.
6.
So you basically are doing the equivalent of knocking over a trash can full of paper.
Yes. That'll stop you.
Slip on paper.
I toss the pocket shrimp out and hope they slip.
Malcolm tries to catch them in his mouth.
from atop my shoulder, which means I'm probably getting pelted in the face with pocket shrimp.
Throw a trip behind him, just bounce it off you. Ha, ha.
Do they slip on any?
No.
Damn.
Do I
right.
hear them causing a ruckus? Like behind us? Like Clementine? And I obviously probably see Malcolm throwing
You'll
pocket
hear
shrimp.
like trash cans tipping over because she's tipping over trash cans trying to.
I'm just like, just running.
Can I slow my gait a little bit down and go be like a bull through a china shop through these alleyways if they're kind of tight and just
But you're helping him. You're giving him a +3, so.
not anymore because I know we're
Not
being
anymore.
chased.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will let you give her advantage because you're
Okay.
helping her. So you can attempt that roll again. You have exited one alley and have gone into another alley.
It's an 11.
So you're knocking over, like, you see like a stack of lumber that's just in the back, and like you hit it as you go by, and nothing happens, and then he goes by and he's like, Fonzie hits it, and it falls over, and it looks like it would stop somebody from chasing you. You don't know.
Yeah, because I don't know who's chasing us. They could be like crazy ninjas and shit.
So, Sal, I need that survival check again.
$18.
Okay. So they're not catching up, and you hear one hit the lumber because he was catching up, and you hear him tumbling. He's like, "Ah, son of a bitch! That sucked! Ow, my shins!" And then a bunch of them catch up, and they like stop, and they start moving it. They don't help him up. They kind of just laugh at him on the ground. They're like, "Dude, you just ran into some wood, you dummy." And they continue chasing, but you're still ahead. They're not gaining on you. I need you to make one final survival check.
Don't forget that D4.
Is there anything like particularly large between us and them that can be tipped over?
You're not seeing much. That was probably the biggest thing you've seen.
Hey, God.
Will you let me know if they get within 60 feet of us?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was a 4. So they probably get within 60 feet of
Like a
us,
4
right?
total.
Yeah.
So you look back as you're running, and you don't see anything.
That's really bad.
You don't hear anything.
Fuck.
And the queen looks at you, and she's like, "You're really good at guiding through the city, because they went a different way back there. They thought you went that way." They rolled a 1 on there, so.
Holy shit.
Thank God.
So you have
Is
made
there
it
any-
to the residential district.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to actually do some damage.
You now need to make it to the embassy.
All right.
Definitely ready for some
So,
Scooby-Doo shit of like running in and out of doors.
100% was the next move.
Has it been 10 minutes?
Yes.
You both don't have the D4 anymore.
Okay.
Sal, thank you very much for that, but I think I can lead the way from here.
Go for it.
I think you're best suited at causing distractions back there with Clementine, if you don't mind me saying so myself. Just go ahead and give them a couple of magics and throw some cards. They won't even know we were here.
If you throw your cards, they're definitely gonna know we were here.
No, he'll probably stop to pick them up, so they'll know that he's there.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I assume they're.
So you're saying that he should throw his cards so he dies? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that unless
I
he
don't
has
wanna
got a
die.
backup deck of cards, you shouldn't throw your cards.
Just help me knock shit over. Let's go.
And I start leading the way.
As you lead, you hear a booming voice over the entire district. "Where are you?"
Super creepy. I don't like
I'm gonna find you.
Did he count? Are we playing hide and seek?
And it's
I
a
think we're-
different voice from Malcom.
Did they count? Or are we playing hide and seek?
it. No, run! Oh my god!
Okay.
No counting, just go!
What
like to
was
think-
that?
While you guys were under the emboldening bond, you were kind of just a little bit more peaceful and a little hungry.
Can I like this voice? Can I tell if it happens to belong to the blacksmith? If it's the same blacksmith I bought a hammer off of?
Valid question.
Roll me a history check.
History.
Uh-oh. That's an intelligence-based one.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not great.
I have those ones marked off on my sheet, probably how you might.
13.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good roll.
it
It's a
does.
good roll.
Hmm. Can I inform the rest of the group of this? All
You most certainly can.
right. Well, yeah, I'll tell everybody this is I recognize that voice. It's the voice of the blacksmith I bought my hammer off of earlier today.
Blacksmith, that son of a bitch. No wonder he didn't like my magic.
He works for Maldex. Yeah,
Sounds
that's
kinda
probably
very-
why he likes
yeah.
Maldex better. Yeah, it's very true.
Well, I mean, if you really think so, he didn't really do much magic. He just kind of cut someone's head off.
Queenie,
Oh my god, run!
where
Why the fuck are
are
we talking?
you?
I don't know where the
At this-
embassy is.
I start leading the way.
Are we
Make,
discussing this?
make a group stealth check.
Oh fuck.
Shit balls.
Hold on, let me carry the team here. Fuck.
Hey, hey, co-host of Talking D&D. Scale mail is disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it is.
I
Yeah.
think it is.
I had a
Hey, that's a
13.
good one at the first one.
I have
I'm
my
a- I'm
book
a
right here.
2.
You want me to check for you?
Yes, please.
I'm pretty sure it is, but
I'm pretty sure it is too.
yes, it is. Disadvantage.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
I got 12.
Fucking low. 8.
2.
Iron Hut.
2. I
You
mean,
don't
Iron
hear,
I could only be as quiet as Duke is. Really.
you don't hear a booming voice. You hear a local voice.
Oh shit.
I found you.
At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and touch Malcolm and Clementine and give them the emboldening bonds.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Yep. Just go ahead and do your thing, and I'm gonna touch him. And
So is this voice right near me, or is it like far away? Like how close when you say local?
It's within 20 feet.
Do we see
Good.
where the voice came from?
You can tell that it's ahead of you.
Ah, shit.
Hmm.
Can
What
we
do our
see
surroundings look like?
ahead of us?
You don't
It looks like a
see
residential district.
where the voice is coming from, but you notice from all the surrounding alleyways, troops walk out.
Son of a
Good.
bitch.
Good.
So you see
Bruh,
about
this is Final
Excited.
Fantasy 7.
You
Let's
see
do this
about-
shit.
15 troops walk out.
Uh-oh.
I don't think we're tough enough to take on 15 troops.
From behind you, Pale Moon breaks through the group.
Oh, phew. I thought you were going to say someone was behind us. I was ready.
And you see her like dip dashing everywhere, and all the troops just fall.
Jesus. Jesus.
This guy Jesus is really going to follow us everywhere.
I'm sorry.
You really
It's-
should have
I'm-
run. He's not going to be happy. And you see Maldic walk out of the shadows in front of you. And as
Hit him with my stick.
as Pale Moon flank, he's not right in front of you.
I'm sorry.
He's like he's on the
You
other
know.
side of the
He's right in front of you! Ah!
As you're seeing Pale Moon zip from one side to the other, he just sticks out his hand and grabs her by the throat.
No. Oh, can I
And
throw a
just-
dart at him?
I was going to say, can I
You
throw
can
acid
attempt to.
splash onto his arm? I was told you. I was ready for if I saw someone that was gonna get
Don't
us. I
forget
was.
you have a D4.
I have a question about
Yep.
the dart. The range is 20-60, and how far away is he?
It would be normal.
Normal. Okay. Natural 20.
Oh, Jesus.
I created with a dot,
So do
so that's
you
a
want to?
25.
So we can do the rule where you rolled a natural 20, you can attempt.
I am not going to roll another one, so
Okay,
no, I'm
so
good
you
with
just
a
want to
regular
double the
crit.
dice.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Okay.
So 4 plus 3 is 7 piercing damage.
The
I
dart
just got a
hits
really
him,
weird image.
like square in the shoulder.
Fuck.
And you see him just squeeze and her neck, and she just goes limp,
That's what I was
and he
trying to
drops
prevent.
her.
No.
Why are you making this so hard? All I want to do is just rule the whole world.
Everybody wants to rule the world, and that's why people need to just not. No.
You see, the thing is I used to be like you guys, just living my life. Who's doing that? I can't tell who did that. It's him. He
I
snaps
have
his
a
fingers.
nose problem.
You can't. No sound is coming from you.
There it is.
Everybody or just him?
Just him.
It would be everybody, right? Oh, okay.
It's just him. All right, Queen
No.
Adratha, let's just make this simple and easy, and we can get this over with, because it's been a long 10 years, and I'm tired right now. He takes like a 2-foot jump back as a spear lands in front of him. And you see the royal symbol on a banner on the spear. Like a flag type thing that's like waving as it came down. And Adratha is just like, oh, thank God. He's here. It's my husband, the king.
Oh my god. Okay.
So
Talk about a day. Like this
a
is
man in full silver plate armor with a giant lion's mane lands down next to you guys. You couldn't just run. You had to.
Is it like superhero, like super dope? Like we're all like, man, that guy's cool.
He kind of like, he doesn't superhero land. He like nonchalantly lands.
Like lands on his 2 feet, just poof.
Yeah.
It's like ready to go. That's
He's like,
dope too.
Why didn't you run? You know the way. And then he sees you guys with her, and he's like, the humanitarian. I get it. Okay. Yep. Just go. I'll hold him off, and we need to regroup. Take them to not the castle that's in flames right now.
Oh, the
we need to-
library. I was gonna learn a whole bunch about music, magic.
The
and music.
library's safe. That's somewhere else. I don't know why you're worried about the library, but okay. And she leads you to the embassy, which is off to your left. And you just hear like steel clanging as he's fighting. He's keeping Maldic busy. So she gets you to this building, and she's like, inside. And she guards the door, waiting for you guys to go inside.
Go inside.
yeah,
Okay.
right inside.
She's like, go down to the basement, second door on the left. Tell Nateria to start the process.
Oh, all right. I give her a hug and I say softly, "I'm sorry about your sister," and then I turn around and walk away.
I told you it's fine. Don't worry about it.
But it's not. She's so sad.
You have a lot to learn.
Yeah, so
You'll see. Don't worry about it.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. I run downstairs.
second
To
door
the
on the
basement.
left.
Second door on the left. Yes, exactly.
You guys are still with her. What's happening? What are we doing?
She said, "Start the process."
Oh Jesus. Okay. And you
What the hell
see
does
her.
that mean?
You see her pull out some chalk, and she starts connecting parts of a circle together
Oh
with
Jesus!
the chalk.
Got it.
And she finishes it, and it glows.
Are you
She's like, "All right,
summoning
on,
a
on,
devil
on,
or
on, on, on.
something? Oh,
Get on.
I get on.
I don't let
I-
him get on alone.
Reluctantly get on.
As soon as you step on, you notice you are not in that room anymore.
What? Oh, I feel sick.
So, Saal, Malcolm, and Clementine have gotten on. Ironhide and Dook.
The two big boys are waiting.
Come on, let's
Yeah.
go. We
Can I,
have to
like-
go?
Can I just pat him on the back as I step on?
Can't hear you.
You can
Yeah.
talk now.
Oh, all right. I didn't know.
You left the radius.
What's the process that we're gonna be starting here?
No, I
they
just
really
did
didn't
it.
ask a
It's
lot of
that.
questions. What's
She-
that?
So she walks behind you and she's like trying to push you by your calf
Yeah.
because she's a halfling. Come on, just go. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I pick her up and we go through.
Oh jeez. And you are on the royal airship.
Ah,
Are there birds?
There are birds.
Do
All
I
right,
have
like
motion
this already.
sickness?
That's up to you. Are you motion sickness?
I did eat a lot of sweets today.
oh, good
So-
point. Yeah. Oh no.
In real life, yes, I have motion sickness. In D&D life, no. I made myself a small character because I'm tall in real life, so no, I don't have motion sickness. This is an opposite character.
So you guys appear, and about 15 to 20 seconds after you appear, a train appears.
Is it a coal ship? Is it a coal powered airship?
No.
We gotta release the steam
down,
and the
down over
steam
there.
horn.
Okay, that's enough out of you, you fuck. Hey.
As soon as I take a step off the or on the airship, I take a deep breath and try and smell what they're cooking.
You don't smell anything.
No
I
food.
don't think there's a kitchen on.
Does
this.
the air smell the same as the air that we were in before? Like the ocean.
It does, but it is starting to like there's smoke coming up
Oh,
because the
jeez.
town is being set on fire.
Well, whatever they're cooking smells like it's burning.
You also
I don't have the heart
realize
to
that
tell him
you
it's like-
are
Yeah.
It's
way,
humans.
way above every other ship. Like there is no ship above you. Everything is below you.
Oh boy.
You also notice that no one seems to notice that you're up there.
I look over the side and I go, I'm glad my book says feather fall in it because this is gonna hurt if we fall off this one.
So, as you guys are like getting accustomed to your surroundings at the moment, it's been about like half a minute, close to a minute. Adratha and the king come through the portal, and you are looking down, and you see an explosion in the residential district where the embassy was.
Jeez.
All right, are we all here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Materia. We're all here. Okay, good. We gotta head below deck. We have to start the teleport. We have to get out of here.
Where are we going?
We're going to the secret safe house that
This
we have
is-
set aside in case something happens like this.
This is the craziest day ever.
This never should have happened.
Yeah, I
The
know. I met
festival?
the queen and the king, and
No.
and then we're here. This is
War.
insane. War. Oh, yeah, that
We've
too. That
we've
shouldn't.
literally tried to make it so that everyone was equal, so that this didn't happen. If you've noticed, your town, like, everybody prospers, even if you don't sell anything or do anything. We don't overtax. We want you all to have peace. We want peace. We've been to other realms and we've noticed the wars, and they're terrible. The loss of life, how unfair things can be. We don't want that. This should not have happened. We're gonna have to investigate. That's all we can do. This is the king talking to you, not Adratha. I don't think we've met. I'm King Barenthal.
Hi, my name's Ironhide. I was just recently called Moose, and I kind of like that.
Well, you are not a moose. I don't.
No,
know
I am
what
not.
you-
That's why I think it's kind of funny.
Well, thank you for protecting my wife, I guess, even though she's quite capable of kicking my ass, so...
But quite the humanitarian from what I've been told.
Yeah, sometimes too humanitarian to put herself in awkward positions she shouldn't put herself in.
Well,
Nothing against
I'm-
you. It's just sometimes she's too nice for her own good.
I understand that completely. I love when I get put into an awkward position because of someone else.
I feel slightly offended. I'm not sure what.
I kind of look over at Saal as I say that.
I think your magic is great, man.
Look,
Yeah, okay.
I have no problem with his magic. It's sometimes he does come off like sandpaper. From what I've heard.
He's abrasive.
sandpaper is useful.
See, exactly. He
You know
gets it. He gets it. But the problem is, people don't put sandpaper on their tongues or their skin.
Unless you're a cat.
Bingo. What?
Cats have sandpaper tongues.
All right,
Some
you-
people do.
I've seen a lot of
He-
torture methods used with sandpaper.
I'm gonna go talk to Karstraz and get us ready to go, because our cloaking magic is only gonna last so long.
Well, let him know to bring some.
They know
food.
we're not on the ground. They're gonna start looking to the sky. Are you
That-
coming with me, or are you staying up here?
Yes, we should go under. We said, right?
Probably.
We should go.
Probably, yes.
So
Yeah.
he takes off his lion helmet, and he's just like, he's got like a big scar going like down the side of his nose, not on his eye, just like down like here. And he's just got black hair. Kind of, he's not really handsome, but he's not boring. He's just very plain. All right. Well,
Except he's the king.
Rugged.
yeah.
I see the scar and I can. Oh yeah, I cut myself shaving too once.
Gotta hate you. What?
That's
Imagine
from
him
a-
like Russell Crowe.
There you go.
Well, I kind of, as I
Gladiator.
say that, I
Yeah.
show off a horn mark that was like probably a stab.
Okay. Well, we're gonna
Battle
go
scars.
down. Let's go. And he just walks below deck.
I've been like trying to be as subtle as possible, but like looking at the Nataria, the halfling, and wondering like how she knew like how she made that magic spells, and like I'm just like so intrigued, like another halfling that casts magic. Like I'm just like I'm not once again I'm not saying anything because I'm just probably doing like the awkward like
You don't see her anymore.
well
She's-
I watched her disappear wherever she went.
So she pulled up like a hood when she got on deck and was just gone.
I'm looking for minotaurs and food. That's what I'm doing as we go below deck.
Minotaurs?
Yeah.
There
Maybe
are
there might be other
Minotaurs.
Minotaurs.
There
Maybe.
I know, but it's just really random.
Uh-huh. How big are the door frames then, if that's the case?
They're big enough to accommodate.
All right, I don't have to turn my.
This isn't New York City.
That's perfect.
So is everybody heading down below, or
Yes,
okay?
I am.
we're going as a team.
Can I just look? I want to look before we head down. Are we being pursued? Is there anyone around us? I just want to see. No.
Not
okay.
yet.
Not yet. Great.
The king literally just told you they know that you're not on the ground anymore.
I
So
throw
they're
another
going-
dart. No.
Just off the fucking.
Terminal velocity.
Fucker.
Start winging bacon pancakes down at him.
It's raining delicious food.
I would never waste a bacon pancake.
As you are heading down, you see two elf girls running towards the queen. And they're like, "Did you see that? That's not normal. How did he get so powerful?" And the queen looks, she's like, "Pale Moon, you need to not be so reckless when you are down there in that, because now we have to build another one."
What the hell does that
Another
mean?
one, what?
I'm legitimately asking this out loud.
And I go, oh my god, she died right there. I saw it in my own eyes.
Magic. It was my wild
I'd like to.
form.
Oh, I poke her with my stick.
She's
Do
like,
they look different now?
they don't look like, they don't have the green and blue hues. They don't have the wings at all. They look like normal elves.
Oh,
But are they younger? I don't know. I just in my head you said girl, and I was thinking that they were
Yeah,
younger.
they're of the same age as the
Oh,
queen.
okay.
So they're like triplets. They're just not identical.
Got it.
That's
What the
going
hell?
to take a while for you to build up the magic ability to do that again. It's whatever. We got you out of there. That's all that mattered. You look very angry. What is wrong with you?
I don't think she understands what's going on, and if I'd like to interject, if
No, I just decided right now. I do not like magic. No, I don't like it.
I look
Well,
sad
causing
for
a
a
lot of.
I look sad for a second.
It's causing a lot of crap right now.
she's not wrong.
This is
I-
a mess. Like what the?
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
It's-
not.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
not
you.
fair.
Can I just say
That's not even fair.
I
there's
have
a difference
magic.
There's a difference here between Malk and Maldick.
Maldick, I
True.
like it.
That's the king comes behind you. That's unfortunately not his actual name.
What's
That's
his
the
name?
same-
Yeah, we know it's Maldak.
No, that's not it either.
What is it?
The
Steven.
king's son was Kresik the First.
Oh,
Resic.
Kresik.
Okay.
He took on the name Maldak when he was younger. We don't really know much about him other than we thought he was just a normal kid learning magic under his father.
You never
We-
had problems before with the other guy?
As I said, he was the
Sorry.
one who imposed a lot of the equality. He was all for it. And as you see, he's now headless.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
So
Maybe this Kresik you said, maybe he traveled to these other planes we were talking about, and that's where he got these horrible ideas.
it's quite possible. As I said, we have to investigate further. We don't know enough. We can't figure anything out until we know more. Which
Well,
we
how
have
can
to.
I'm gonna volunteer my friends. How can we help? Sorry, guys.
Well, you can help by training with our soldiers because we're gonna have to come take these things back.
Sounds boring.
It sounds like a lot of work.
Right? I mean,
Are we
You'll-
getting paid for it?
I mean, yes, but isn't helping out people the point?
I don't know. I mean,
Sorry, what's the point?
helping. I don't.
I'll help. I don't need
Yeah, I
money.
never-
You're like kind of proving Kressik's point right there.
Well, I
What was
tried my
his
best,
point?
Man.
His point is that people with power should just take it instead of splitting it and being
So-
fair with everybody.
I'm gonna go ahead and interject there. It's once again Rocky here.
I thought you said
Moose.
Yeah, I was also called Rocky once, so I
It
don't know
was-
which one to go with.
So squirrel.
Did you
Yeah.
want Moose or Rocky?
Squirrel.
I'll call you whatever you'd like.
His name is Ironhide.
This is not
Would you like me to
important.
call you that?
This is not
A man's
important.
name is important. so-
Yeah, it's Ironhide. That's his name. Don't call him anything
Okay.
else. It's just gonna get worse. So here's the thing. Yes, I'll help. I'm gonna help as much as I can. I don't know. I can't speak for Saal and the rest of the group, but I'm in.
So
And I put my hand up.
I can tell from some of my cohorts' dismay that they feel they might be better destined than training with soldiers and quite
Yes.
possibly helping you investigating further.
That's where my head was at. I just didn't want to be another grunt. Sounds boring
You're
and
not-
stupid.
It's not as simple as being a grunt and just fighting. There's just too much right now. We need to get what's the proper term that everybody uses? Get our ducks in a row.
I was gonna say food.
Oh, put our knickknacks in a shuffle. No.
Put our books on the shelf. Got it.
Sure.
Cows in
yes,
the barn.
I like that one.
House in the barn. That's also good.
Chickens in the coop.
Okay, no, this is
Pigs
we're
in the
spending
pen.
too much time on this.
I live in a barn.
His
The
name's
rabbit in the
His
hat.
name's Ironhide, by the way. Yeah, that's what we're
He
gonna
looks
call
at
him.
Sally, he's like, I will compensate you. I'm just saying that shouldn't be your only motivation.
Food.
It's not my
typical one.
only motivation.
That's been most of his
But it
motivation
is
so
a
far.
very strong one.
Yeah, money's a good motivator. Also, so is your freedom. Personal freedom's pretty big, and I'm feeling like with this guy, that's not going to happen. So I think that's a pretty good motivator, right?
That's
I don't know.
literally how we tried to rule was you can be what you want no matter what.
You-
he
you
took
ga-
it
you-
way too literally, I guess.
You gave me magic, so I'm in.
Well, I didn't give you magic.
Well,
Wait,
I
I
was
can't-
looking at
Whatever it
your
is.
wife.
And I can't let him do this alone. I'm in too.
I look over at Duke.
Like, can I just like pat my hammer and be like, sounds a lot more exciting than kicking this one out of the bar and motion towards Sal?
But how much are we getting paid?
Enough. Plenty.
All right, fine.
You're working for the king and the queen. They probably have plenty of money.
So
And-
let's.
hey,
I
hey,
didn't
oh.
get to go ahead and say my constraints.
Say it. Do it.
I assume there will be plenty to eat, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm in.
Great. Glad we got that
So-
sorted out.
Let's go see Karistras and get out of here.
The amount
go.
that Ironhide eats and the amount that fucking Malcolm eat, the rest of the party's gonna be like hungry all the time because all the food's gonna be gone.
It's all right because when I get second level spells, what's gonna happen? What is always
Create
gonna be
food
one of my
and
spells?
water.
Goddamn right. Every
and,
day.
and me and Ironhide are gonna be very well fed.
I think so.
I don't know.
So
Pretty sure creating water is fourth.
I think
I
it's
don't
third.
know, but as soon as one of them, as
It's
soon as I get
almost-
there, it's happening.
You have purified water at second level, I
So-
think.
I
Queen
have create
Barenthal
destroy water.
leads you down a staircase further, and you come into what you assume is the cockpit. But you're coming downstairs, and there's the big like front bay window that you look out, and he comes down and he turns inwards and starts talking. and you're still on the stairs, so you don't see who he's talking to. What do you guys do?
I want to see who he's talking to.
Can I crouch up and scurry up behind him because I can fit in the same space as my compadres? I'm like in there, like under his legs, looking up at
Zed.
whoever he's
I'm
talking
gonna
to.
go ahead and do what Ironhide does, and how you doing? Just kind of walk in and nod.
Who's standing
You're
there?
met-
Hold
What?
on. Who's standing there again? Who is it?
So
Sorry.
Clementine and Malcolm have gone down. Ironhide is down as well, looking. So it's like there's a wall and an immediate turn.
But the king's down there, right?
The king is down there right now, and he's
Talking to someone. Okay.
We can hear him.
You can hear the king. Yes.
Can I just like lean against the wall in the stairway and listen?
Mm-hmm.
I sit on the stairs with him and wait.
Clomp, clomp, clomp. Here I
So
go
you
walking
hear
into
a
places.
booming voice going,
Oh.
"What are we doing right now?"
Oh.
And
I
King
like that
Barenthal
voice.
says, "We need to jump to safety point 4." Oh, that's a bit out of my way, but I guess so.
Who the?
Clementine,
Is he talking?
Ironhide, and Malcolm, you see a giant purple dragon's head talking to the king. You just see like the front part of its neck coming out of the wall.
So
Yeah.
is that what's flying this ship right now?
Its engine is a giant void dragon.
That's fucking.
Okay, thank you. Do we know that it's a void dragon?
No.
Okay.
You just see a giant dragon head talking to the king.
Do I know anything about purple dragons? Because I assume dragons
You have
fire
never even
like.
heard of, like, you've never heard of a purple dragon.
All right,
How
well,
do you read a lot.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and as we turn. Hi, pleasure to meet you. Is
Did
this
you
who we're
bring me
supposed to meet?
Snacks? Nope, these are not for eating.
I'm like hiding behind the
I
king's
have-
leg, like looking like.
I have some grapes.
I like that one. He gestures with his head because he doesn't have arms outside.
Pleasure to meet you, Ironhide, Rocky or Moose, whichever you want to call
Just
him.
call him Ironhide. Stop doing this to people.
Here.
I'm gonna call you Snack Stand if you don't shut up.
That's a new one. We're gonna.
I'm
add that to the
Malcolm,
lexicon.
and I have pancakes
No.
and bacon. Here's 2, and I put them in front of him, and then I walk like backwards, like
So like
Keeping my
the
eyes on-
pancakes and bacon are like
they're like this big, like
yeah, they're like your sack of grapes and that. There's like he's like, I wouldn't even taste these, but thank you.
Aw.
and then I
So
walk
by
back.
this
and
point,
I'm like
I-
bowing the whole way, like yeah, okay, yes, okay.
You two hear the big booming
Right.
voice, like
Yeah, by this point I've
It's
come around the
definitely
corner
loud.
to like see what the commotion's all about.
so like
Yeah, I'm still chilling.
you could easily fit in its mouth without it barely even opening it. That's how big, like for scale.
It's like a whale.
DD's thinking
Ah.
of trying to do something. I can see it on his face.
I'm just looking at my inventory right now. I don't have anything.
So, did we catch your name?
Yes, it is Curstage.
Karastraz.
Heristrage. And we're supposed to train with you, right?
No.
Oh.
No, Curstage
thinking
is the
about
guy that will
food.
get us to the point we need to go to.
No.
I get that you guys want to talk to him, but we have to go. I don't
Safety
think you
point
understand.
4.
Safety point 4.
I've been waiting for this.
Fine. And you see his skin start to glow.
What's a purple dragon do?
I
What is
back
it?
up
What is
immediately.
happening?
Yeah, did we
I
move?
don't. I'm gonna walk closer and try and
He's-
expect it.
And the king just turns around and he just like he folds his arm and he waits and he's watching out the window. The giant rift appears in front of the ship again, and it starts to move through.
Oh, I don't like
Okay.
this.
There's a hole over there that we're gonna go towards.
I don't like it.
What do you think's on the other
I
side?
feel sick.
I wonder what it feels like.
I know, I'm scared. I don't like this. I close my eyes.
I
I
bet
asked
you
the
it
kid.
feels like
I asked the kid if he wants the pancake bacon.
He's just like, not.
I hope
right
it feels
now.
like the inside of a cherry pie.
I feel like the hairs on my arm are standing up.
God.
Can I see the front window from the stairs?
Yes.
All right. So can I
What
just
does
like?
it smell like?
Doesn't smell like anything.
No!
I don't know. Maybe it was like the smell of like ozone or something. I don't know.
All right,
There's a hole in the fucking
let's take
sky.
a quick break before
I was gonna
like
say,
so
this
we'll
is
go
a perfect-
through.
Can we at
We'll
least
take
go
a quick
through the
break.
portal first? Can we?
No.
Can we at least
Yeah,
go
let's
through?
go
It,
through the
we're
portal.
halfway through
Into
it.
the portal. We're
We're halfway through it.
Suspense.
Break.
What does it feel like?
We need to come back and see what happens next.
No!
Come
Next
back to
time
see
on
what happens
Garaxia.
next. We'll be back. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
The portal is like a weird, hazy, and like staticky looking. You watch as the ship entering it. You don't see the other side, like it's obscured from vision. As you get closer to the portal, you feel like your hair and your body feels like it has like a slight like jolt to it. It doesn't hurt. It's not pleasant either though. And then you emerge on the other side and it's surrounded by water. You're just in the middle of an ocean and you don't see anything for miles and miles and miles.
Question:
Yes.
Are we still in the air or are we on the water?
You're still in the air, yes.
Okay.
So you're just in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so now we wait.
We-
Okay.
We wait. Wait for what?
For safety point 4 to come to us.
Oh, it's coming to us.
Yes.
Maybe it's like a giant whale or a kraken. I don't know.
How do you know?
I said. I didn't, but you have a big ass dragon here. I'm very intuitive.
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
You should have seen her at the cow guessing game.
I didn't guess any cows.
Oh, I could have tell. I could tell.
I didn't. Okay. Yep. Thank
You
you.
could tell that she could tell.
She's a
Doesn't that
good
make
guesser.
You intuitive?
Well, I guessed the cow, and I knew it was kind of
He,
within
he
5
really
blocks.
doesn't like reading books with me because I can always guess the ending, and it really irritates him because I vocalize that. So yeah, he knows.
Typically, I think about what I'm gonna eat and what it's gonna taste like and how it's gonna feel going down while she's reading that book, and that's why I don't enjoy them. I'm gonna go stand over on that balcony here.
Okay. Well, I'm
So
gonna
wait,
go.
is it a whale or a kraken? I'm excited either way.
It's amphibious. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, so cool.
It's a dragon turtle.
I
So
figured.
it's a whale kraken.
Yep. Yes.
It's
I'll
a
let you
frog.
guys
I've-
It's just a.
theorize
It's
all
just a
you
little.
want.
It's just
a
one
big
little frog.
I'm gonna go take my armor off and repair it because it is broken. And you notice that
Sorry.
he doesn't have any armor over his like right leg is missing, and it's like the straps where it would be held on are frayed.
Got it.
So like he has like the chainmail shirt that's on underneath. You just see that rather than like the whole armor itself. And he leaves. What are you guys doing?
We just have free reign of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is great.
I
as I said, I'm walking over to that balcony. It seems like there's nothing in sight. Do I hear? I hear no birds. Nothing.
There are like gulls, but
I'm gonna go ahead and
they're resting on the ship. They're not flying.
yeah, I'm just gonna lean over on the side of the boat and just kind of stare at the waves and get lost in my thoughts and try and find that inner peace and just kind of keep to myself for a little bit. I'm gonna think about jelly donuts.
I just lean down the stairs and be like, "What the hell was that?"
Oh, it's the big dragon.
There's another one of you.
We got a lot of snacks. And I start walking up the stairs because I want to stay away from the dragon as much as possible.
Can I just like
eat you?
Can I just like peek around the bottom of the stairs enough to see it and be like, "Huh."
Yeah, his eyeball is like the size of you.
Good.
This makes me deeply uncomfortable, and I'm not sure why. It's weird.
Did you stub your hoof?
Oh no, I got as I was walking around, I got a cramp.
It's called a Charlie horse.
No, it's a Minotaur horse.
Or Charlie Minotaur.
No, he's not a nice guy.
Charlie Minotaur. He's not nice.
No, Charlie the Minotaur, he's a human.
Where does he live?
And well, you don't want to know.
No, I want to avoid that place. Tell me now.
Then I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay. I'm gonna be on the lookout for a Charlie Minotaur.
At this point, after I kind of walk off my Charlie horse or Minotaur horse, or whatever, I'm gonna go up to the front of the boat and do that because apparently that was not a good stand-in spot.
Okay.
Like literally, my thigh just tensed up. I was like, I gotta go. I'm dead.
It's like, what's happening?
So
That's
there
what
are
I'm doing.
crew members that are there. They're mostly like robed figures trying to like. You see them all weaving signs and sigils and stuff, and you assume it's to like mask your presence there so that you're harder to trace or find if they're like trying to find you. After about like 20 minutes, you do see the water start to like bubble, and it's a huge, like massive area that's doing it. And a giant turtle shell comes up. And you
What
see
kind
it.
of turtle?
You're
Wait
not
for it.
sure.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
And you
Wait
see
for
its
it, wait
back
for it.
open up. And the ship descends down into it.
It's mechanical.
I was gonna go, do you think that hurts?
And it closes back up.
It's like
And it
their
dies.
secret lair.
My mind is just
Right? I've never even read about anything like this.
For good reason.
I've been looking
Yeah,
for
we-
Nataria this whole time.
Well, we live in like the farmlands, so the most technology I think we see is like, look at this plow. Like,
You've seen like
I'll say,
guns. And
I
you've
was
seen
I was
other
former
things.
mercenary. I've maybe seen like trebuchets.
that's fair. Did you say we've seen guns?
Yeah, guns exist.
Muskets. Are we talking like flintlock? I assume.
No, like bullets, like normal guns you would see now,
Robocop.
not like
Yeah.
the same, but like rifles, pistols.
Okay.
They're just
Yeah,
not
this
like,
is like a steampunk.
super
kinda-
advanced.
Yeah.
No real
Alright.
guns.
You don't know.
I should.
It'd be
Alright.
Steam era technology. So like think Civil War time frame,
But
Right.
slightly more advanced.
but slightly more
but-
advanced.
I was
Okay.
thinking like World War One. That's where my head's at.
That's the late end. Yeah, okay, World War One. Yeah.
Can I or
Because
can I
that's
not
like-
get a chainsaw bayonet?
That might be pushing it.
Can I connect the chainsaw to my
Steam
arm?
powered chainsaw.
The machine gun era.
So once you're down, you see the mages all leave the top deck and they go down onto like the floor where you've landed. Like the ship has landed. And you notice the like middle to back area of the airship open up and you see the big wings come out and he actually steps out of the ship,
Okay.
the dragon.
I back up.
He's like, oh god, it's so cramped in there. And he
I
walks
get
Quite
that
spacious.
feeling entirely.
he walks to the back area and just lays down, but like sprawled out, like you know, if you sit in one spot too much like this, you want to go somewhere and like just spread out and be comfortable. He just goes and does that and actually falls asleep.
Oh, he's
Is there
sleeping
anyone
now.
near us that like works on the ship?
Everybody. like there's people everywhere.
Can I just, to the nearest person, be like, what did the royal family do to get that guy to owe him one?
He's part of the royal family.
All right.
Are you part of
I
the
would
royal
like to
family?
know that history.
No, I just work for them.
Okay. But doesn't he work for them too then? Yep.
It's hard to explain. I don't know it personally. I just know that he's part of the royal family.
Like a step situation, or
I just told you I don't know.
Maybe
okay.
he's like a dog.
Mhm.
I hope you didn't say that too loud.
He's asleep. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know. Can I get back to work though? We need to make sure we can take off properly.
I mean,
Okay,
I
take
guess.
off. Where are we
No further
going?
questions.
Where are we going from here?
We don't stop moving so they can't find us.
That's
Oh.
stressful.
How many safety points are there?
At least
I can't
4.
tell you that
All right.
because I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, wouldn't you not tell how many there are just in case somebody infiltrates you?
Somebody has to know though, because that doesn't. Okay, no.
Yeah,
what?
the
I'm walking
captain
away from this
knows.
conversation. No, walking away. Bye. I'm done. What's over here?
Purple guy knows.
A
I'm
lot
on
of deck.
topside.
What? There's no top
See-
side.
Well, I
No, he's
That
at the
would-
top.
you
He's
think
on
I
the
was a-
ship still. He's just like still up on top of the ship. Like he
Yeah.
never came down with us.
well, I did, and then I walked back upstairs because I wanted to enjoy the nothingness, and now there's somethingness, and I'm just kind of still standing out there enjoying the breeze and the gulps.
There's no breeze. There's no gulls. It
Yeah,
closed.
You're underwater.
you're
Yeah.
inside a giant mechanical turtle.
Can
You're
I see the
staring at
fish?
roof.
You can see the fish.
Then I'm staring at the fish.
That's pretty cool. I don't blame
I
It's
have
like
a
a
clue.
giant aquarium.
you. Yeah,
Cool. Awesome.
It's pretty dope. All right.
it's like a reverse glass boat, glass bottom boat, whatever.
Glass bottom girls.
They make the rockin' world.
Work around, yeah.
So the queen approaches you. We are going to head to the captain's quarters so that we can regroup and figure out what our next move is. Do you want to come with me?
Yes,
May as well.
I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we just had some questions for the captain. So yeah.
We did.
Oh, okay, well, follow me, Captain. I have to figure out how to pronounce this.
Make a different name then.
Spell it.
No,
Spell it.
Orolaris.
You're the DM. You say it however you want.
Lars.
Yeah. Oralaris?
Laris. Oralaris.
Moral Oralaris.
Moral oral.
Joe was so fucked up. He's the captain of the boat. He is the only person that knows the route we take, and we try to keep it that way, so it's harder to track. If that was one of the questions you had,
What happens if he dies?
then the second in command takes it.
And
But he
does
doesn't know the route.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he makes
I'm
up a
picking apart.
completely new route.
Oh, that is tricky. I like it.
Everyone has their own route that they tell no one.
Oh, like in town, I have this route I take, but never mind.
Yep, sure. There's gonna be questions we're gonna ask. There are gonna be decisions to be made. So we should probably get going and get there so that we can figure this out, because this is not good. So she starts heading towards the captain's quarters, which is not... You would assume it would be like the head of the turtle, but it's actually a flipper. Because the flippers don't actually move, it just looks like the big turtle.
I was gonna say that would suck. Talk about motion sickness.
Well, like the head should be the bridge house anyway. So yeah, makes sense.
Ah, my dear, it's always great to see you. What do you want, Oralis? Well, I want a bigger turtle. This isn't big enough? Nope. No. Fine.
What does Oralaris look like?
He is a wood elf. Which doesn't make sense to you because you're like,
Do you have magic?
my dear boy, I'm all magic.
Then why don't you just
Ooh.
reduce your size and then the turtle will be bigger?
But then it's bigger for just me,
But
not
you
everyone
wanted
else.
But you wanted a bigger one. You said so it'll just be
Yes,
bigger
for
so
everyone.
it works. Oh, well then reduce everybody's size and then they all have bigger turtle. You said you had all the magic.
Where'd you find the comedians?
Hey, I'm a magician, not a comedian.
that was just me being honest. I wasn't trying to be funny. Did I
Well,
say
my boy,
something? I look at like the rest of the party. Did I say something wrong?
My
No,
boy,
it's okay,
it's
man.
just,
You're good.
it's just
You're
funny to me because it doesn't actually solve or fix what I want.
Here, have an apple.
Thank you.
It's the last one I have. You can have it. You seem like you've probably been underwater for a while. You probably don't have apples here.
Oh, my
And
boy.
I imagine it helps prevent scurvy.
He
I don't
motions
know if
you
that's
over
true.
to a window in his quarters, and you look out into the actual like big area of the flipper, and it's a forest inside the flipper.
You need a bigger turtle. You have a forest in here.
I need
I'm
more.
like nudging Ironhide because I'm sure he's like.
You ever think about why they don't make chocolate like jelly donuts?
What? No. What?
Yeah.
What's the
I
jelly
don't understand
donut?
the question.
Well, it's like a fried bread, and you
It's
put
a
like
pastry, my boy,
yeah.
Well, they don't have
They're
those where
good.
I'm from.
with either jam or chocolate or a cream of
Right,
some
but
sort.
see, think about it this way though. Think about if your pastry was actually a chocolate pastry, and then you had like a raspberry jam on the
Then it's a
inside.
jam donut, not a jelly donut.
Oh yeah. that's
You
a
could
great
put like
point.
I got one.
Well
You
done,
could
sir.
put like a chocolate donut,
Okay.
And then you could fill it with like a peanut butter on the inside.
That's great. I don't know what this has to do with anything though.
I'm sorry, you guys
don't either,
talked to
but
me
I'm
while I was
interested.
thinking.
I'm hungry.
like
I
it.
pull out a pancake bacon. I'm marking
Excuse
these
me,
off as I go, by the way. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I literally have
Malcolm.
these in my inventory.
What's that?
So-
What? Go
um,
ahead, continue.
Do you have any food, sir?
My boy, there's food everywhere here.
I'm not much for eating trees.
How about some
Just go to the mess
Wine.
halls.
or some
Wine?
water or some I don't know.
Wait,
Go to the mess
Honestly,
hall.
I just wanted to see if you were gonna call me my boy because I'm a girl.
do you
I was
have a
waiting
map?
for it.
Well, no, my dear, you're a woman.
Ah,
Unless you
dear.
prefer to be a man. I don't know.
Chauvinistic.
How about a map?
A map of what? The turtle.
From where to get to here to the mess hall. Just maybe just that simple one. If you have one of the whole turtle, that could be a little bit better.
Ah,
Wow.
you need a new crew orientation guide.
Yes, a turtle map.
I am a guide. I could certainly go for a new guide. Absolutely, I'd love to apply for this.
I tell you what, once we have our meeting, we'll get you outfitted and ready for training.
Oh, I'm Ironhide. I missed your name because I was thinking about the chocolate donut.
Oralaris.
Yeah, all right. Nice to meet you, Ori.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
I
About
keep
this.
turning corners about this one. At first, I turned it to like him, and now I turned it to dislike him. Where are we going
No,
next?
you'll
As long as
like
we
him.
turn the corner to the mess hall, I have no problem where we're going.
Down the hall, take a right after 3 doors, a left after 2 doors,
No, don't do this.
and then another right and another right immediately. Go up the stairs, then go down 2 sets of stairs.
No, I hate this.
Take the lift tube up 3 floors.
No.
And then it's
You
going to be
lost
the
me at
first
like the
door on
second
your right.
No. I hope you remember that.
I
because
got it.
didn't.
Don't worry.
But again, you need to come to
He
the bridge
started
with
talking
your-
about like 3 directions. I started just wandering off.
Hey, Skip.
Excuse me. Skip.
His name is
Yeah, Skip.
Ori.
Because you,
Captain.
yeah, he's a skipper. I got
yeah.
it.
So we're getting paid for training, right?
No.
You don't have much choice at this point.
Right? It's like
You're already
training
in
or
the turtle.
die.
He's correct.
What? Wait, we're not getting paid for training?
For
You wanna-
training, no.
you wanna
When you
swim
actually
back?
do services, then yes. You have to actually do the work to get paid, my boy.
Is there an HR department?
There's the ejection port in the back of the turtle.
Oh,
God, it's in the back. Don't do it.
And I gotta
That's
tell
where you go after you go to the mess hall.
it crushes everything before it ejects it, so
I don't want to do that. Can't we
Like-
just leave through the top again?
Like the intestines.
all right, fine. I'll stay.
that's what I thought. When we
I
get to land, you can leave at that point if you wish. But while you're on the boat, or I should say, the turtote. I've
Nice.
geniusly named it.
I hate it.
He's incredibly full of himself at this, and the queen's just the whole time she's just been.
Face comment hard, yeah.
Let's just go to the bridge and discuss everything. Ah, yes, the king's
Take us to the
sister should be
bridge.
there, and most of the court of daybreak will be ready when you arrive.
can we get food delivered to like the bridge? Is that like a thing? Like,
Yes,
is there
I
people
can
that do
have- I can have the bread and water and the
Bread and
beef
water?
chips delivered.
beef chips?
Did you say the court
Beef
of
chips, huh?
daybreak?
Yes.
What the hell is that? Do I know what that
That's-
is? Would I know?
No,
I don't know what that is.
you don't know.
I want to know.
For
So what the
player
hell is
knowledge,
that?
That is the Garaxian court. because they're called the Court of Daybreak.
Okay.
They play the New York Knicks.
Ha.
Boo.
Yeah.
There's a cat freaking out. Oh. Rip.
Elbow dropper.
People's elbow.
Where have I wandered off to in this turtle?
Yeah, he's gone.
You have not gotten very far from the flipper.
All
It
right,
is-
that's fair.
Utterly confusing.
Uh-huh.
Without knowing where you're
Good
going.
one. Utterly good one.
I have no problem with that. I just start walking.
You know in the first Star Wars where they end up in the garbage chute?
Yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna end up.
So you're wandering, and
Yeah.
at an instant, Orlaris is right next to you. Where are you going, my
Hello.
boy?
I told you I was looking for the mess hall.
I'm gonna have food brought to the bridge. Are you ready?
What are you bringing to the bridge?
He taps you, and you guys are at the bridge.
Yep.
We gotta walk?
Witch!
Bullshit. Right? Witchcraft!
The queen takes you to like an elevator tube. She's like, so one at a
This is
time.
so cool. I immediately jump in.
It's like a Futurama tube. You just shoot off.
Joan, Joan.
Like,
I wasn't.
That looks dangerous.
It's fine.
How do I stop?
It'll stop you. Don't worry.
I pick up
just
Malcolm and
like-
toss him in.
I feel like
Uh-oh.
as I'm going, I'm just screaming.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
as like people are just running around, and I'm just like, ah!
I will.
So
I
nothing
will not.
happens.
I will not let you do this. So I will try to
Nothing
not let him
happens.
do it.
All right. So make opposed strength checks.
Oh,
While they're
can
rolling
use,
that,
I
what
can
type
use
of food do you
dexterity. I can use dexterity
You can,
to
yeah. Whatever is higher.
escape a grapple, but he can't because he has to use strength to grab.
Correct.
This is amazing.
Two.
Okay, gotta beat that. I have a +2.
I mean, even if you rolled a 1, you'd still
Yeah.
beat him.
20 to 17.
So you go to grab him to throw him in. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit.
23.
Okay. So you don't trip over his robes and fall into the tube yourself, but you definitely like you're like, "Oh, where'd you go, you little menace?" Because he's so slippery.
I'm hiding behind Duke's leg.
I was about to say, can I just like shove Saal in?
Jesus.
Make
Like as
Make
he's
an
going for
athletics
Malcolm,
check.
I'll just fucking slap him. All right.
You can use dexterity or strength.
20 plus 5, so 25.
Shit.
The only way he
Yeah,
can get out
okay.
is if he crits.
I've been rolling this all day. That's the first time it's hit a 20.
Hey!
He won.
So you like
First
continue
crit.
to chase him as he's running away from you because you're dead set on tossing him into this tube. And he gets behind Duke, and you're not really paying attention. And Duke kind of like just as you're like down, dead set on looking at him, he just kind of grabs you by the back and twirls around and then throws you into the tube. You hit the back of the tube and nothing happens. And the queen's just sitting there like, are you guys done?
I didn't start anything.
Sal, where do we need to go?
Where do we need to go?
She's asking you like, do you know where you need to go?
Oh, we're going to the bridge.
You immediately get sucked up the tube
Fuck.
while you're in the
Pass off to you, Vandal. That's clever. I like that.
She's like, oh, thank God. Take a few minutes before you go. And then
I'll
after
jump.
like a
I'll
minute,
jump
she
in.
steps in, she's like, bridge, and she shoots off.
I say mess hall.
You shoot down.
Mess hall.
So you're the only one left there, Duke.
Oh, okay. I'll jump in and go to the mess hall as well. Give me some food.
Down.
I've already got like handfuls of food that I'm like walking back towards the tube already.
Like,
Are you? I have a question.
it's like
I'm
typical army
curious.
food, like
Ew.
shit on shingle. Like it's
I
just
have-
basic.
I got the lunch the like school lunch tray basically full of
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm walking back towards you as you like come out of the tube.
I was like, yeah, I'll grab the, whatever's on a tray nearby, and
Some guy sitting there, you're like, give me that.
exactly.
What
Don't
was
mind
your
if I
question,
do.
Beth?
Oh, amazing.
What was your question, Beth?
My question was actually, are you playing a stout halfling? I'm just curious.
Nope.
I figured you were because you're like, oh, food, you know?
Nope. I'm just a halfling that doesn't have a lot of food normally.
People like to eat.
He's just got
Right.
really good metabolism.
Right?
Am I on the bridge?
Yes.
Is
So
there
you'll
food
see.
there?
So Clementine appears first.
Ah,
It's not a
Hey.
very aggressive landing. You actually like the tube comes down and you start slowing down about 10 feet above where you're supposed to stop. So you
ooh,
can
pleasant.
walk out safely. Because you willingly went in. About a minute and a half later, you hear and Saal comes out.
Now
he
listen.
slows down, but you're upside down, so like you don't land hard, but you hit and you like unfold onto the floor.
Hey, buddy.
How is that even possible, my boy? What did you do?
I don't want to talk about it.
The queen shows up about a minute later.
How about the food delivery guy?
And
Has
then-
that guy already come by, or
You see me and
Points
Duke
over to the
show up
corner
like
and
5
there's-
minutes later with food.
There's like a butler trolley window with like it opens up and there's a bunch of food.
perfect? Then I
What
don't
kind of
have
food?
to pilfer Malcolm's food because I go right over to
It's-
that as soon as
It's
I'm in.
bread, potato. It's really simple food, like because they
It's
need
all
to produce
carbs.
lots of it.
Right.
So like shit on a shingle, which is just like beef, gravy, potatoes, bread.
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
That too.
I just have a big giant bowl full of mashed potatoes and gravy.
Duke, I don't know how well this
yeah.
is gonna travel in the tube, but let's give it a try. I hop in
I
with the
take
tray of food.
I
Bridge.
take a piece of bread and put it in my pack.
Can I just like eat all, like just shovel mine in my face as I'm in the tube,
So
and then ask to
you
go to the
don't
bridge,
have
and then just
to.
like leave it in there?
because the moment you say bridge, it starts the suction process and all the stuff on the tray just goes whoom.
Excellent.
So it's like you're covered in it, both
Excellent.
of you. And
Nice.
whoever went first gets whatever didn't get on the second person up like their back, and so someone's coming out really
That's me.
gravy.
I went in first.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So when Malcolm comes out, hey, buddy,
I'm
you feel kind of good. And I give him
I'm like this. I'm like licking my arms and like
So Orolara sees both of you covered in food, and he snaps his fingers, and you're clean.
how is he eating that? What the
Aw.
heck?
I was gonna look that.
And he just
I was gonna
points
say, don't
over
go
to
near that
the
dragon.
like the window. There's
Oh.
food over there.
Thank
I
you.
told
Yeah,
you,
we got
my
delivery.
boys.
There's food over here.
I didn't know it was
Okay.
gonna bring me to right to. I thought we were like only could go to the bridge.
Wait, how did you guys get here?
The
That tube?
You've seen them come out of the tube.
But what does the tube do?
Jump in there and
Takes
say
you-
something.
Well, don't just say anything.
Malcolm.
What?
Mr. DM, how does it work? Am I gonna get sucked in? Okay. I don't
What
know
is-
what it did.
You have to say like a location, not just like a name. You don't just go like cheddar biscuits. That's not gonna help.
Next to Malcolm.
Anything.
Nothing.
It like
happened.
pushes you out.
Like a location on the. You know what? Just get out of the tube. Come on. Nope.
Oh, like a place here, like the mess hall?
You shoot up. Wait, it's up? You came down when you came into the bridge.
Oh,
We went up.
We
the
went
mess hall
up.
was down.
The
Mess
mess
hall
hall was
was
down.
down.
This is just the way you came into the bridge was down. It didn't necessarily say the bridge was up.
Yeah.
You just went up that way. So you can be like,
Dun 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 dun.
and
That
you
was
see
neat.
as you come out into the mess hall, there's a man that's getting a mop bucket ready because there's gravy and potatoes all over the floor by where the tube is.
I hope he doesn't
those
bring
mine?
food back with him.
Please don't
What?
take food into the tubes.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know what it did. I was
No,
on the bridge, and then
There was a little one and a big one. Yep. And you come back to the bridge.
not
And
gonna.
that's enough of that, my
I,
boys. And he
I'm gonna take a step away from it,
motions
and I
his
don't like.
hand, and you just see the light next to the tube turn off.
I don't like those things.
That
was awesome. Real out of walking.
I thought it was
So
fun.
the rest of the court should be here momentarily, and then we can start our kind of powwow on what we're about to figure out what to do, because this is something we've never had happen before. You see the Queen, you see Orelith, you see Pale Moon and Windflow, you see a Goliath that you don't know. You see Nateria off in the corner. She's hooded. She's not talking. She's kind of like doing the, like she's just leaning back, being like brooding. And then you see a woman that's studying like charts and maps, and she's missing like flesh on her arms, and she's just generally like chatting to herself, and the king is next to her talking to her.
Did you say there were maps over there?
Yes.
Well, I know where I'm going.
What the heck? I want to know. I'm sorry. Is this like a real person? Is this like a robot navigation system? I don't know what to expect anymore.
Robot turtles.
Are you
Yeah,
saying
that's
that
what I'm
out
saying.
loud?
Yep.
So she turns around and she's missing the skin on her bottom jaw.
Ah!
Oh, I assure you, I'm quite real.
Oh God!
It's
I mean,
kind of
hi.
rude to assume.
Yep, it was rude to assume.
The
That's
king
a
turns
neat
around.
looking map you got there.
Don't worry about her. This is my sister.
Oh, now I just feel. No, I'm still kind of.
She's,
Yep. Hello.
She's kind of rude, but at the same time, that was a little kind of rude to assume. I get it. It's a lot of weird things have happened today. It's no biggie. But this is Parina.
Is she
Parina.
dead?
Hey, that's how I
yes.
spelled it. Yay. She's dead? Sorry.
Well,
He
undead.
is what's the term for it? What's the
Undead.
You're so simple. I'm a lich.
Do,
That's bad though.
can I? Patch
It's-
knows what that is. Does
It's
Ironhide know
wrong
what
to
that is?
assume that I'm bad.
I know this phrase. A really famous halfling used to say it. It's liches get stitches. I'm just. Anyway,
She points
sorry. I'm
out bunches
sorry.
of stitches and stuff. You're right.
Okay,
Like
Milo, it was
I
accurate.
did.
I make a note. Great, awesome, thank you.
Well, the world is an imperfect place and things fall off all the time, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's like screws fall out all the time.
Yeah,
They do.
same thing.
Yep.
But I'm probably the top map expert in the area. And I
Because
also
you've
have
had so
information.
much time to study them, right?
I mean, yes. I'm only like 40.
Right. Okay. I thought you were like, I'm only 432. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm
It-
really nervous right now.
It was a really weird situation. There was an explosion in the factory when I was overseeing some workers that got hurt.
I'm feeling more and more guilty about being freaked out.
I'm doing my best by Nataria to like brute
I
as like
knew.
she is. So I'm like,
I'm looking at these maps. What's going on with these maps, Mr. DM?
I see you enjoy the maps? Study the maps?
I like to walk around. I do.
All right. She turns around. She's like, so this is the current continental layout of our plane. And she shows you she's like, this is the continent of Pagrathor. She shows you the Janjeet. She shows you most of the continent. She's like, some of them I don't know, but this is the current layout, and this is the current ones that are still part of the Garaxian Empire. And she presses her hands down on the side, and you see a little beholder pop up, and his eye stalks look around and display the Pagrathor symbol, which would be a red flag with a black skull and a sword protruding down through it. So this
How
is
did we not get that they were bad from that? I just want to throw that out there.
it
Sorry.
it wasn't them. That's not their actual symbol. That's Cressix.
Oh,
He
okay.
threw a coup over his father,
Yeah, we got
and this
that
is
from the
where we're at
beheading.
now. Well, it's apparently been 10 years in the making. This has been happening
a coup.
under our noses, or lack thereof, and she points at her face. She doesn't have a nose. Ha ha ha.
Why?
Because you
No.
need to laugh sometimes in bad situations. I'm trying to lighten the situation. Haha.
No, I hate it. I'm sorry.
Well, fine. She goes like this, and her nose is back.
Hang on,
That's
hang
so
on,
much better.
hang on.
I was very unsettled.
Wait.
I
can
got
lighten
your
the
nose.
Situation.
Ah!
Malcolm, I need you to help me lighten this situation. Then I touch the top of my quarterstaff and I cast light.
See, he's
There
funny.
you
He
go.
gets it.
I touch the top of my quarterstaff and say, "Look, I can't do anything. I don't know what I'm doing."
Keep trying. Someday
mean-
you will.
I threw a dart at the dude, and it looked like it might have hurt. So
I mean,
I
it
feel
might
pretty
have.
good about that.
I have my arms crossed. I look over at Nataria and I'm like, who's this Malcom person?
You're Malcolm.
I don't know who you're
Karina-
talking about.
Marina turns to you and is like, she's probably not going to talk to you. She's in a very foul mood right now.
She doesn't look like a chicken.
Shut up.
There are appropriate times and inappropriate times. That was not. Her husband was kidnapped, so you probably should not.
Make
He was
joke or
Yeah, he was part of the court.
We'll help find them. We got this.
So,
Malcolm's right. We'll help.
Purina turns back to the maps and she's pointing out literally every continent that she knows information about has the Pagrathor symbol over it. So he basically pulled a coup off on all the continents at the same day. And he
That's
just
impressive.
happened to be at the Harvest Festival where we were at.
How does he have so much like power / like a following? How did he get all these people to do this work for him?
That's what we don't know. We know
He
that
seemed pretty
said,
charismatic.
Did you see?
Seems like a real piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
I agree, but sometimes people
Most
follow
charismatic
people with
people are.
charisma. That's what I'm saying.
Who did he have
Good
with him?
experience there.
We know of some
He
of
had
them.
a spider lady. He had
Arethia.
is that the spider lady or the other one I'm
He
thinking
said
about?
something about Evelyn.
Or a
With
His wife.
his wife.
She's a succubus.
Oh boy, she sounds pleasant.
Do I know what that is? Can I make a religion check?
You would probably know what that is.
All right. Well, I mean that's not good.
Succubus.
Yeah, those are they're technically devils, but we're not
They're
gonna
bad,
you know
whatever they are.
well, as most people say around here, not everything is bad. Some things can just have bad intentions.
It's true.
That's a very good philosophy.
We do
respect
know
that.
that she holds no sway over his mind. He actually has sway over hers. We thought he was an incubus at first, but he's just human.
Or maybe he's not.
Hey, don't say just human like it's nothing.
Well,
Excuse me.
here's the
I
thing.
mean, I was a human.
I'm just human.
I don't mean to go ahead and start pointing fingers with this person, but some people put some devotion into faith, some people put their devotion into peace, and some people
put it into
ask people.
Whether it's the right or
Some
wrong.
people well, no, I'm talking about some people asking voices in the dark for faith or power.
Again, we don't know. There's a lot we don't know that we need to figure out.
Warlocks.
What's an Orlock?
Well, an Orlock is something you do when you're parking your boat.
Oh, okay. All right. That explains everything.
That is a good
You're welcome.
nautical knowledge to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You don't want to lose an oar. I mean, that would suck. What are you
Or
gonna
a
do
boat.
with one oar? Spin. That's what you're gonna do.
I mean,
Or start swimming.
yeah.
Or pray you find a turtle.
Or lock.
Or a lock.
Don't you mean a turd? What was it? A turd tote? Is that what you called it?
a turtle. Oh God, he told you about what it's called.
It's a terrible name.
It is
Yeah,
awful.
it sounds like he's saying turd.
It's still no spider wolf pussy.
I still
What?
hate it. I don't know why.
Oh.
I hate it.
Feel a
meant
lot
the
better
Queen's
if it
Gambit.
was.
Everything about it.
What, you didn't enjoy Karastras?
Oh god.
That has no animal sounds
What?
in it, so no, I did not.
The Void Dragon.
Oh. Purple dude? Yeah.
I'm not
I
usually a
enjoy him.
huge fan of anyone that calls me a snack. So,
No, snack stand.
that's not what you said.
No, that's me. I'm sorry.
That
Um,
sounds like something he would say. Did you
so-
offer him
Yeah.
food?
So yeah,
I
we
did.
did.
didn't.
I did.
So
Would you like some
I have
grapes?
no. Stop it, Ironhide. This is
Sorry.
important stuff. We need to find what's going on with these places. Like we need to start like
Focus.
taking things seriously.
He is right.
Tell us what you know, or more of what you know, because you've told us some.
You don't have to yell at
I
them.
have been. So
Keep telling us.
Continue, please.
we know that he has generals in each of these places. We know he doesn't stick to where he actually just took. So he is already left. he is searching for us, of course, but at the same time, he's not devoting a lot of power to it because he's full of himself and he knows that we're going to come back at some point to take it. So he's going to, we figure, lay a trap somewhere.
Bide his time.
Exactly. He may be full of himself, but he's also smart.
Are you saying he's jumping from place to place? Like he's not staying somewhere very long?
We assume he stays in the Pagrathor Empire castle.
Oh, okay.
That is
Could-
his land technically now.
So should we should you send us somewhere and you guys keep hiding and then we do like reconnaissance?
That's essentially what we're gonna have you do, but we need you to train first.
Yeah,
We
that's-
can't
Yeah,
just
I
send you
just
right
I just
back.
looked in my book and there were some new words in there. I'd never seen them before.
Oh, you have a book?
Mhm.
Alright. So you know magic.
No, I don't know anything about magic. That's the problem. I need to be trained.
Oh, you need to go to the library.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, does this turtle have a library?
Yeah, it's got a lot of places.
No, but once the king takes back our castle,
Mhm.
we will have access to the library. The library is not at the castle, but to get to the library, you need to go to the castle.
Or we could just like sneak into the castle and go to the library.
I mean, maybe.
I love a
Wha-
good knowledge mission.
Well, we'll see where we're going in a bit.
Okay.
We do need to figure out how we're going to train you first. Because
Let's
some
get
of you,
down to business.
We need a montage. Montage.
I will
Right.
say though, it has been a trying day, so we're probably gonna not start anything today. We're just gonna continue to gather information for the rest of the day.
Do we have somewhere to sleep?
Yeah, you'll have quarters given to you.
Cool.
You'll have your equipment given to you, and they'll probably summon you tomorrow to start training. Ironhide.
Hi there.
Hello
Any
again.
chance we could get one of them nice roofs so I can look at the fish while we're down here in the quarters?
I can put in a request. I can't guarantee that's usually for the higher up officers.
How about where we were docked earlier? Can I just kind of put a bedroll down over there and just kind of stare up and
As long as you don't get in the way of any of the people.
I think it can be arranged.
Don't get in the people's way.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is our rank in this military?
Junior
Well.
officer.
You start off at the bottom, and depending on how you do, you get promotions. Like any other job.
Can we start somewhere around the middle?
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who does my job in town.
What are we even talking about?
I'm
Well, I
pretty
mean,
sure
hey,
Malcolm,
I do my job.
Malcolm does his job working his stand. I'm pretty sure
My
Duke does
job?
his job standing at the bar, making sure ruffians like this one
Oh my god.
pays.
I
his
do my
tab.
job.
Ruffian, really.
Because
I'm
my
pretty
job
sure
is
Clementine does
magic.
her job for her aunt. She goes like this, and as your cards are like going into the air, she stops them all, collects them into her hand,
Oh no.
and like slaps you in the face with them. Stop it.
I feel like
Uh,
you won't get those
okay.
back till after class.
I have, but
My point I'm trying to say, Ironhide, is everybody does their job as little, and she points at Saal, as it is. His job is still important.
I mean, without Sal, Duke wouldn't have a
course it-
job, right?
That's my
exactly.
point.
I'm providing work for everyone.
I certainly wouldn't.
We know all about you guys. Like, we have your information. We know. You're
That's
all
kinda
registered
creepy.
citizens, so we know about you.
I didn't
Which
mean to
name
beat
do
up
you
that
know?
guy that one time. I just don't like when people pull my hair. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We're not criticizing you. We're just saying you all have a job, and you all start from the bottom and work up. All of you. And she looks at Sal.
What's my job?
You are the muscle. No, wait. I think that's probably going to be
We'll
different.
figure
We'll
that
wait till
out.
they leave, and we'll
It's the wild
talk.
card.
We'll talk.
We'll talk about what?
You know.
I think you might need discipline training.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound fun.
That
At
does
this
not
point,
sound-
the Goliath walks up.
Oh, God, no.
You got one
Look.
that needs it. we
Look,
might. We'll see how he works.
I mean, what's...
we're not even being paid for this. Come on.
You're getting free food and free board.
That's an accurate assessment, actually, yeah. And we get to ride on this boat.
You're gonna get access to military equipment.
Cool.
Unless you
I
want to
walk
swim
over
home.
to the food and put another piece of bread in my pack.
That's what I thought. I'll see you at 6 in the morning.
What's his name? What's your name, sir?
First mate Gramix at your
God.
service, milady.
Oh, okay.
Nice to
That's
meet you
nice.
first.
I really wanted to be like, I want some discipline too.
It's Gramminx. Gramminx.
I was so close. I did put the double M's.
Two. Didn't have the end in there though.
Neither did I. That's so funny.
So I'll see you. And I think I'll see you. And he points to Duke. 6 in the morning. Meet us on the fight deck.
What? I can...
I'll see you there.
Sounds.
I think Perino wants you on the other deck.
What other deck?
Oh, don't. We're going to have fun tomorrow. We're not going to start as early as they are, though. Because I like to sleep.
You do too.
I
Well, not really.
to.
Got things to do normally during the day.
Well,
Like,
I'm dead. I don't need this.
You're undead.
Oh,
She was like,
Yeah.
she's like swing and a miss.
no, it's all right. I forgot.
Wait, what time do I have to get up?
6 a.m.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck.
Be there for
Yeah.
6.
And there's no alcohol on the boat.
Fuck.
Hey, wait, Sal. If this will make you feel any better, I mean, nope. I don't know how to do that.
We could make some potato vodka.
Good talk, bud.
No, I mean, you could if you could make water taste like something else. I mean, maybe you could make it taste like something and not get drunk, and still have the feeling without the hangover.
Little miss, what do you do with that stick?
It's a walking. I hit stuff with it.
I'll see you at 6.
Okay, I like getting up early. Sometimes I don't like getting
That's
up.
fine.
Okay, all right. Yep. Cool. Let's go to bed now.
Why would you go to bed at 3 in the afternoon?
Because I'm not an early riser.
Well, I mean, you traveled halfway across the world.
Yeah, I don't have a good concept of geography either.
So when you guys were at
Time zones.
Wunderoth, yeah, you've definitely traveled. Like, it was like 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. So you've definitely traveled quite a distance. So
We're
you don't have
underwater
jet
too,
lag
so it's
though.
kinda... Yeah, well, we're underwater, so it's like I'm not gonna rise with the sun. There's no sun to rise with.
Oh, you'll hear it. Don't worry.
Oh God, that sounds unpleasant. All
It's-
right.
It's very unpleasant. which is why it works.
Can't argue with that.
So, let's see. Who else from the court can I introduce you to before letting you guys kind of wander and rest before you go to bed? You've
No
met-
one,
You've met
No.
Captain Fruit Booties, Perina.
nobody told me I was doing any training, so I guess I'll just be at the mess hall.
You're meeting Perina tomorrow morning.
I thought it was him.
Nope, him and you.
Oh,
We're the magic ones, buddy.
later though, right?
Oh yeah, not till like 9, 10. I like to sleep
Oh,
in.
fuck you guys.
Hey, Malcolm. Have you ever slept underwater?
No, I think I drowned.
Yeah. I think this is going to be an interesting experience, so I kind of want to stare at the fish while I go to bed tonight.
So, yeah, there's Nateria who's not really talking. Have you met Pale Moon and Windflow?
Yes.
The fake ones.
Oh, you met the.
Well,
Eh,
we
Briefly.
saw them.
Yeah.
they're kind of quirky. They're like very
Like they're
bubbly,
the tops of wine? Like a wine bottle?
quirky, not corky.
Oh,
Like a champagne bottle.
right.
Bubbly. Got it.
Now I see what the queen was talking about.
Oh. That doesn't
Probably.
sound fair.
It's sad.
I think he grows on you.
I mean, me personally, I think he's a gas, but I can
I
see
think
where
he's a
she
solid.
doesn't. All right, joke time's over. Good one, but joke time's over.
There's always
So-
a point to laugh, as someone said, so.
You've met Dyrith, my brother, King.
Hmm.
You've met Adritha. You've met her sisters. So the only person you haven't met is the one that was kidnapped, and that's Heranis. That is Natiria's husband.
Man.
Nateria and Heranis are the queen's personal guards. Heranis is Hiranis.
How was he kidnapped? What happened?
We're not sure. All we know is he was with Nateria in Wunderoth, and then he was gone.
Is he also a halfling? Or is he? Okay. What? So you said he's like a protector to the queen?
They are her personal guards.
Okay. And there's
Mm.
no reason to suspect that he wasn't kidnapped, but actually went over to the other side. I'm just asking.
We don't know.
That was the first thing I thought.
We need to find things out, and the easier way for us to do that is to get you guys trained. We have to take back the castle. We have to take back Wunderoth because we can't let the Vizirek parts fall into their hands.
What's a Vizirek?
That big robot you saw, the golem, I should say,
Oh.
he shouldn't have that.
Hmm.
It seems like no one should. Just saying.
Well, the king's is being repaired, which was kind of why the queen was there. She was there to pick up a parts order.
Is
Not
that
necessarily
like
enjoy the festivities, and she gives like kind of a like mean glaring look over.
so am I correct in understanding a person would pilot this giant thing?
Yes.
Yep.
Or if they have a strong enough bond or some other means, no. It
Did
can
the
probably
queen-
act of its own will.
Oh, that's scary. Noted.
Did the
Mhm.
queen get the parts necessary to fix the king's golem?
Oh yes, we have them. They're on the ship. That's why they took the big ship.
Understood.
So I'm gonna do more research and get in contact with
you.
my actual contacts. What?
You told me to focus a little while ago, and I put a little bit of my brain power into some things.
That could be dangerous.
It, well,
Useful, I think. Continue.
Saal seems very show-offy and likes to try to work up a crowd to stir things into a frenzy, and I do see that this Maldic person did something similar.
I do enjoy frenzies.
Where do you think the next big crowd would be?
Judging from the information that we have, even though it's little, we're not sure because a lot of the places are already under his control.
Mm.
We don't have any information from Ben Cherith or Kalbarasha as of right yet. So
Guessing we're going to be going to those places.
Calderasha, that's the one that sounds a little bit
our
familiar.
first immediate order of business is to take back Wunderoth and the castle.
Okay.
Those are going to be our first priorities. We can't let Ritson fall into Pagrathor's hands at all. If they have the ability to construct their own Visorect parts, that's not good.
How long does that take? I mean, what's the timetable like? What are we looking at?
Maybe like 10 to 15 days per Visorect.
That's bad. All right.
And
It
the
might take them
training,
longer
how long are we being trained for? Like,
maybe 2 days.
oh jeez. All right.
I'm not
2
gonna
whole
lie,
days without being paid.
it's a little
You-
intense on the training aspect.
You went like 4 days at the bar without being paid.
Oh, I got paid.
From what?
From
Life
other people's pockets,
experiences.
honey.
That's a really good point. Yep. That's pretty sassy.
I look
the
in my
type
bag.
And this is with no disrespect, but you seem the type to take from people who have too much.
I don't feel like that's a bad thing, especially if those people are greedy.
They've got more than they need.
I'd be better if you gave it to people who needed it more, but I'm guessing that person's you.
I was gonna say, I mean,
Sounds like a
feels,
whole Hobenrud story there.
I feel as though
I hate it.
taking a bunch of money from greedy people just to keep it to yourself kind of defeats the purpose, you know?
I never said I was giving it for myself.
No.
Well,
Yeah, maybe he has like a sibling that is
send it,
sick. You don't know.
Send it back home.
And the only way to cure him is whiskey.
What are you talking about? You know what?
This
where
isn't the
we
time
go.
or place. Let's get back on
Yeah.
track.
All right.
So
Duke knows. Duke knows where most of his money goes. It goes to Duke's paycheck.
Fair. That's
Not
fair.
so there are 2 stages to training. You're going to have your personal training with somebody who deals in your area of expertise tomorrow, and then you're
I have
going to
an
have
area.
the simulation the day after.
I'm gonna learn how to sell knickknacks more.
What?
You said we're gonna train in our expertise, and I'm an expert in
Honey,
knickknacks, and
You're a magic user.
yeah. No, I
You-
sell
you may
knickknacks
not
at a
think
corner
it-
store.
You may not think it, but you have magic. And
Hmm.
we're going to bring more of it out.
I have magic.
You
Stop
don't
it.
have
Put
magic.
them-
you
put
have
them-
parlor
Yeah.
tricks.
Put them
And
away.
she pulls out your deck and slaps you with it again.
All right, that's getting kind of. All right.
Okay, you want to know what's getting
It's
kind of
magic.
annoying? Listen, there's times and places to use the distraction, and she goes like this, and the deck's in this hand, and then she slaps you in the head with the other hand. There's times and places to use it. You also don't want to be an asshole. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm rooting for you. I get it. I've seen people like you succeed. Just don't be a dick. Or if you're going to be a dick, be a lovable dick. Nope.
I'm not a dick. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
See, that's the problem. You need to. Because if you don't, you're going to end up in a gutter.
I've been there before. It's fine.
No, I mean dead.
Oh, yeah. I don't want that.
Hmm. Because let me tell
I'll
you,
think about it.
being dead's not fun. And she pulls off her nose again. Huh?
Seems pretty fun. I mean...
It's not. Smelling your own rotting corpse is not fun.
You should just remove your nose so you don't smell anything.
You still
Been there
smell
before too.
it. It still works even if you take the big fleshy part off.
Can't you make things smell better?
I have better
Have you
things
tried?
to use my magic on than that.
Have you tried a pungent cheese to distract you from the odor?
Yes, and then I just smell like death and cheese.
You could always have Ironhide walk around with you.
You guys don't get it. You don't stop smelling death.
No, I'm just saying he smells like grapes and pineapples and just a whole bunch of smells.
amalgamation
There's
of foods.
There's a bunch of
once
smells
again.
going
It
on.
Yeah.
smells great.
Thank you. I smell grape. Thank you.
Yep. You're a very quiet one over there. Are you? What are you contemplating? She's looking at Duke.
Just taking it all in. It's been a hell of a day.
It's been like that.
I can't wait to
all of
see
us.
him use his hammer.
I
He's
bet
gonna use-
Grammix-
He's gonna use a hammer that he bought against them. It's gonna be so like poetic.
Ha. So you're one for the arts.
Yeah, do you want to see what Clementine made for me? This is artistic. I show her the bird.
Wow. And she touches it, and it flaps its wings, and it's just moving around in the palm of your hand for about like 15 to 20 seconds, and then it turns back into a little wood bird.
Oh, I thought that you like made it like really cool for then I could sell it for
no,
more than a copper.
I can't make things real. That was illusionary. It didn't actually move.
Oh. Okay.
Magic. She looks at Sal. Magic.
I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
See? Time and place.
All the time.
Not all the time.
Every place.
Sometimes you just need to hit things with a big fucking hammer or stick.
I don't have any of those.
Or stab it.
I have a small stick.
Is it big for you?
It's like regular size for me.
I got nothing for you then. At this point, the king comes over. Is like, all right, well, this has been productive from the sound of it, but we're going to continue to monitor things in these other areas and then hope that our contacts get in touch with us in these other 4 areas. So you guys are free to head to your quarters. I've got them all set up so you can just say like my room when you go into the tube, and it'll take you to your room. Ironhide, you said you just wanted to sleep on the deck of the ship.
That's absolutely correct, my friend.
And all you have to do is say ship bay, and it'll take you there.
All right. Mess hall.
Nothing happens.
Damn.
Or Alaris goes over and he's like, "Oh, sorry," and he turns the light back on the side of the tube. Now it works.
Yeah.
Zoom. If you guys have any questions that I might be able to answer, we'll help you as best as we can. But again, we know not much more than you guys do.
You said there was no booze on the ship, right?
Correct.
Okay, I walk up to the elevator. Infirmary.
No.
You go nowhere.
Damn it.
Maybe it's just called something else. Maybe it's like hospital. Try hospital.
No.
Doctor's office.
Hospital?
Nurse's
Doctor.
office.
Nothing
Medic.
happens.
Medic.
Wait.
Cleaning
Where can
supplies.
I'll take some bleach at this point.
Karina comes over. She's like, I'm actually the chief medical officer. So I know what you're trying to do. You should
Are you hurt?
Do you need to go to a program? like several step program?
Oh, I'm already on step 16. It's fine.
There aren't that many, but
I don't think
Okay.
there's any steps here. They just have
I've been
two.
through it a few times.
Just repeated the first 2 steps 8 times.
so she'll come over to the tube and she pushes you into it. Your quarters, and you take off.
What else is there to see on this boat?
I mean, you
Shit.
can just walk around.
Why walk when there's tubey things, though?
Well, I mean, they don't go everywhere. They just go to the most important parts.
They don't go to the infirmary.
There is no infirmary. You're not even there.
Okay.
It'll take you to the general area. Like, even saying your quarters, it's just going to take you to the crew quarters. You'll have to actually find your quarters.
Is my name on the door?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't expect that. That's very exciting.
I hope my name's on the floor.
On the floor?
Yeah.
You're so
You're.
interesting.
We're not going to engrave the ship with your name.
It's fair. I can do that.
They probably write it in chalk. So
Yeah.
they can erase it.
I wouldn't.
Well, I wouldn't mean to. I do toss and turn in my sleep.
He's not there. He left. He went to mess hall.
Exactly. I left. I went to the mess hall.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just fucking around now.
Stop it! Get out of here!
So you guys are free to walk around, but once you leave here, you won't be able to come back unless you're summoned. To the bridge, I mean. And the
I want
captain's
to look around the
quarters.
bridge. What's in the bridge?
It looks like a turtle head.
I hate this.
It doesn't have it's not like see-through like the shell was.
Mhm.
Just like the eyes are see-through. But they're rather large, so
My quarters. And I go to my quarters.
Or I don't know if you went down. Maybe.
Can I,
there's
Assuming
only
there's-
up.
assuming there's still food, can I grab some, like, bread or something, throw that in my pack, and then head to my quarters?
I'm gonna walk around for a little bit. I just want to see what's going on.
So it's like a submarine, but instead of being cramped and
Okay.
you can actually think 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, yeah. My dad used to work on submarines, and he's 6'4", so yeah. Not
he
great.
probably had the worst time of his life.
Yeah. Sounds
Yeah,
miserable.
he once walked into a pipe in the dark. Bam. Not good.
No, it's not cramped. There's actually like the hallways are rather large because there are like
Minotaurs.
there are minotaurs, there are elephant people like the Loxodons. Like
Cool.
there's big races in this boat.
I could have been a Luxodon, son of a bitch.
And there's no. I want to look and see. Is there anywhere? I'm guessing there's nowhere. You said there was really no library on the book, but is there on the book?
There is a
On the boat.
library. There is a library, but it's not like
Magic.
anything helpful.
It's
It's
like
more of
take-
like a
yeah, but that's-
recreation to stay safe.
That's what she wants.
What I'm looking for. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah. You've
Okay.
read probably 90% of what's in there, and the other
So you're telling
10%
me that's right.
is more like cookbooks and stuff that actually help like people on the boat who aren't actually cooks that are being forced to cook. Or not being forced, but that's their job.
That's their
But
role.
they weren't cooks
Can't do anything else.
and they're learning.
Damn it. All right. That's unfortunate.
They have neat and comfy bean bags though.
That is better. Although I feel like when you get down on when you sit on those, they're very hard to get out of. So I'm not gonna do that. Not a huge fan of beanbags. I hate those things. I flip one over. I hate this place.
It just
books.
rolls. It doesn't actually flip.
Wasn't even satisfying.
Saal, you arrive at the crew area, and it's just a long corridor of a bunch of identical doors, but there are names outside.
Okay.
So you
All
can
right.
look for yours if you want, or you can do whatever you want.
I look for mine.
So you find one with Saal, and underneath it says Malcom.
Amazing.
Excuse me, I need to speak to the manager of this establishment.
There's no one in the hall because you assume everyone's probably out doing their job at this point right now.
So I go in. What's inside the room?
There's bunk beds on the right hand side. There's a top and a bottom. And on the left hand side is a desk with a chair. It's...
I take the bottom.
Oh, so mean.
Malcom, you arrive at the crew quarters.
I look for my name.
You find it, and you see that above yours it says Saal.
I walk back to the tube and I say,
Before you
the
walk,
ship
make
to the ship, back to the ship.
Make a perception check before you walk away.
17.
You notice that the things your names are on slide out. And you notice that next to you it says Duke and Clementine.
Can I reach the Duke one?
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for asking me. I was like, I wonder if he can even reach it.
I slide the
just
Duke one out. I
accurate.
slide the Duke one out, no problem, because it's not connected to the door that I know Saal probably is in. I go very quietly, try to slide out Malcom and slide Duke in.
So make a stealth check. And Saal, make a perception check.
Is the door unlocked for Duke and Clementine's room?
Yes, the doors are unlocked.
I open that door, I go in, but leave the door open, and I use my mage hand to do this work for me.
You can do the stealth check with advantage.
Very, very good.
I'm not good. 2 5s, plus
Oh,
2,
Jesus.
7.
19.
Oh no.
So, Sal, you hear like a. Let's see if I can.
Like a scrape.
You hear a.
We don't. Oh, yeah, we don't hear that.
Yeah, I'm glad.
So you hear something slide.
Yep.
But you also hear the door next to you open, but not shut. And that's all you hear.
I try to do it as fast as I can at that point, and then I shut
get
my
up
door.
and poke my head out.
So all you see when you poke your head out is just that the door next to you is slightly ajar.
Oh, no, it's not.
You-
I shut it.
Oh. So
Yeah, that's why I was like,
as you're
"Huh," and
poking
I
your
shut
head
it.
out, you hear the slam of the door.
Nice. Good door work.
Thank you.
I go back and I reclaim the top bunk.
Okay. So
I like
what are
wait
the-
against. I wait against the door, like
So what are you three doing?
Guess I'm making my way back down now. Or
make my
wherever
way
that
back
is.
down.
Yes, exactly. God damn it, Kevin. I mean, Thunder. Whatever.
AKA,
Thunder Kevin.
It's
Thunder
Malcolm.
Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only Malcolm
Yeah,
all the time.
Malcolm.
I'm Malcolm.
When you say you three, are we talking to Duke, Clement, Ironhide?
Clement Iron, yes.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? Because I already know what I'm doing.
I'm not with you.
Well, I know that's why I'm
I
asking.
went to the library and violently threw a thing.
Okay. How about you, Duke?
I think I was on my way to the quarters, I suppose.
Okay.
Yay! I want to
Oh,
watch
God.
this unfold.
I was gonna say, I believe I'm
So
linked up with Sal.
you
right?
arrive and you notice that it's just a bunch of doors and there's names on the side. And as you're walking down the hall, you notice that there are 2 nameplates on the floor. And then you look up and you see Sal's nameplate on one door, and you see Clementine's name on one door, and then you see the Malcolm and Duke plates on the floor. And they're not like in front of the doors, they're like in the middle, like he was trying to, like they look like they were getting switched or moved and then dropped right in the middle, so you're not sure where your name
Where they-
goes.
Oh, that's even better. Oh, it's even better.
So, all right. I see Sal's name on one door.
Mm-hmm.
Actively choose not to go there. Can I just open the other door? I'm not even gonna bother knocking. Just open the other door. See what's in there.
I like
So-
scurry it when the door opens. I like scurry behind it, so like the door's like open. And I'm like behind the door.
So
frame.
they swing outwards.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he pulls it open. So I'm like,
So I'm just gonna be like, is this your room, Malk?
yes.
All right. I'm going to reach outside the door, pick up our name tags, take Clementine's off, toss it into the hallway, put our name tags in, close the door.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Do you mind if I take the bottom bunk?
It's all you, Malk.
Thanks, pal.
I just don't want to, risk my bag being pilfered in the middle of the night.
Did I hear that through the wall?
You don't hear much like sideways. It's only like sounds come in through the front. The doors are not very thick, but they're also not like paper thick.
Like where we live now.
So Clementine, you are the only
Sorry,
person
Clementine.
not at your bunk.
I'm not at my bunk.
You went
I'm in
to
the
that...
mess hall.
Oh, we'll
But
get
you're
to
sleeping
you.
on the floor somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta get to that floor somewheres first.
I assumed it's in the mess hall.
It might be. If there's fish in the mess hall, I might be sleeping in the mess hall.
It's
Clementine.
just gravy, potatoes, bread, and like
Beef,
the meat.
and beef chips.
Yeah.
Is there a chatty chef there, or is he just kind of doing his thing?
It looks like a man who is not ready to be there. Like he just woke up.
He's
Well.
not chatty if he's a chef.
How you doing today, sir?
Eh,
It's a good enough answer. I like that answer. So, you ever had a chocolate jelly donut? Yeah. Like, is that a good or a bad? Right? You know, I feel as though peanut butter would be really good in it, but raspberry would probably be the best. You know. Maybe a blueberry. They can't all be winners.
Blows a fart out.
So, do you know where the crew quarters are?
He points at the tube.
Oh. What happens when you say where you want to go?
I go where I want to go.
Ah.
I'm conserving energy. I'm tired.
Would you like a tea, sir?
Huh?
Tea. It's like coffee, but better for you. Yeah, that's what I thought too. All right.
He pulls out like a little flask and
At least you're classy and you throw the fingers out. So. All right. Do you know a safe way of traveling with food in these tubes, or am I just gonna have to put potatoes in a sack and travel that way?
he goes over to the tray and he makes like a tray for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then next to the trays is a tray cover.
Ah, there we are.
And it
Makes a lot of sense.
it snaps on. It's like
That's
Tupperware.
amazing.
I'm supposed to be the learned one in the group.
And
Don't
he
forget
just
your
hands
sword.
you the tray.
Could I have another one of those?
Uh-uh.
All right.
One.
Crew quarters.
Just,
You zip off.
All right.
we're just blinded by our gluttony. Milk.
That's funny. I'm heading that way too, because I'm like, this
So
is the dumbest library.
You would arrive first.
It's like a newsstand.
And you just see
I'm-
a line of doors and name tags. And then you come to you see your name tag on the floor. And you see
Rude.
the one with Sal's name on it is empty. Underneath.
Well, I pick it up and I put it back, and I open the door and I'm like, "What? You don't want a room with me? That's so rude." Take the name tag off the door.
So I didn't take anything out the door.
Oh, it was on the floor. I thought it would. Okay, if it wasn't you, that's fine. Whatever.
Oh, I've just been chilling. I don't know. I didn't do any of that,
Well,
honestly.
I believe you.
You're not just
Cool.
saying that
Well-
because most people that say that they don't really mean it.
Oh, I don't know. I think people are kind of mean to you. I don't want to be mean to you.
I appreciate that.
I thought you might.
Yeah.
You haven't given me a reason to not trust you yet. Don't ruin that. That's all I'm saying.
Deal. You're one of the
Insight
good
check.
ones.
Insight check.
There it is. There's the woman I love.
I just
There's the
roll it.
D&D player we all know. Waiting for.
It's the only time I'll do it. This one time.
Yeah.
I just want to see if he's lying to me. That's it. I don't know what that is. It's very low.
Yeah.
Are
That's not
you
me.
lying to her?
I'm not.
10.
So you get that he's being truthful,
Cool.
despite knowing that a lot of the times he's very flaky in his answers or just his general demeanor. He's very truthful.
I can have genuine moments.
I believe that. I expect that. I honestly expected that of you. I'm happy that I got to experience that. Also, I think it was a stupid idea to put two people together that have to wake up at different times. You know, over next door. Did you notice that? That's weird. So that's too bad, I guess.
Oh well.
Ironhide, you arrive at the corridor of doors and names.
This is going to be better.
I'm gonna start slowly looking around and walk down the corridor. I assume I start seeing names on doors.
Mhm.
Most of them unfamiliar. I look for Malcolm's name.
So you come across a door that says Malcolm and Duke.
Well, I bet you I know who's got the bottom bunk. And I give a nice little rap tap tap on that door.
You want me to get it? I'll get it.
Wonder if anyone's home.
I opened the door.
Oh,
Oh,
I am. So I see you have quite the appetite, as I noticed. So I brought you a tray full of potatoes and gravy and those beef snack things that you seem to enjoyed so much.
Beef snack.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can we hear this through our door because he's like got that low
Probably.
droning voice?
Are you in the hallway or did you go into
Yeah,
the
no, he's in
I'm
the
across
hallway still.
room.
I'm in the hallway. I haven't asked Cohen yet.
You can hear it.
Just don't say anything.
They have these neat little things that you can put over your food so it doesn't end up on the floor or all over you like the last time. So I wanted to introduce that to you.
Thank you, Ironhide. Okay, yeah, I'll eat some potatoes and gravy. That sounds pretty good.
I happened to notice something that just kind of caught my eye. Duke, what time do you happen to have to be up in the morning?
Before 6.
Malcolm, if I recall, you're training with me, right?
So,
That's later on in the morning.
okay.
Well, it just seems odd that they'd put you two together, you know?
Who else would I be with?
I mean,
Isn't just me, like, aren't all three, the other three, like, aren't they all at 6 a.m. anyways? So I guess
you're not
I guess
wrong.
I'm the odd. I guess I'm the odd halfling out.
I mean, you could always come and sleep underneath the fish.
Are you gonna be lonely? Is that what you're saying? You want me to lay
No,
with
I
you
mean,
and underneath the fishies? You want
I
me to
wouldn't-
sleep with the
no.
fishies? Are you? Wait a minute. Are you saying something?
Yeah, I was asking if you'd like to sleep and stare at fish tonight.
That's what I was asking. Yes,
Well,
I would enjoy your
I-
company, and I might be a little lonely up on that deck all by myself.
Normally, I sleep with my eyes closed.
Normally, I sleep with a cow.
Well, I'm not a
Her name is Beth.
cow.
No, but as long as I wake up and end up probably seeing your face in the morning and saying hi, Bessie, then there'll be a story after that.
I look back at Duke. Like, I'm sure Duke's face is probably like, "What the fuck?" But maybe Duke will be lonely. I look back like, help me, Duke, help.
Duke, would you care to join our slumber party underneath the fish tonight on the main deck? There will be potatoes and beef snack things, but I've heard are delectable.
Only if I can drag one of these mattresses with me.
That's perfectly fine. I'll give you a hand. Do you want me to see if Saal and Clementine would like to join us?
Sure.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and just reach over on the door and just give it a nice.
I walk back in the room and like pick up my pillow.
Can I just like hoist one mattress atop Ironhide's horns and then like grab the other one?
Shink. I just push it
Oh
down.
no!
And it's ruined.
I can just ride up there.
Did
It's
you
like
knock
a
on the
magic.
door?
It's like
I
a
did.
magic carpet.
Oh no, it opens out. I opened the door.
Evening, Clem. How are you tonight?
Good.
That's good.
Yep.
So me and Malcolm and Duke over here are gonna sleep underneath some fish, and we were wondering if you and Saal would be willing to join us sleeping with some fishes, as Malcolm put it.
I don't know. Are you guys gonna be mean to Sal?
I don't think I've been mean to Saal.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes.
Have I been mean to Sal?
A little bit.
What?
Just
I'm
once
like
in
the-
a while.
I'm like super nice to everybody here.
I'm just saying. He's abrasive, but he's a good guy.
That's what I said earlier.
Well, I'm okay. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about a slumber party right now?
Yeah, a slumber
s-
party under the
Do you
fish.
like stick your head out of the door? you get a pillow across the forehead. Pillow fight, haha! Yes, slumber party. Let's do it.
I love slumber parties. Let's do it.
We've found Sal's like one vice. Like, like, did you guys say slumber party?
All right, well, I suppose this is gonna be fun. Just make sure we don't get in anybody's way. That's what they told me. And being 7'4", I think I'm probably gonna get in the way.
What are your thoughts on blanket forts?
I have a question before we even like do any of. Are we gonna be able to fit the mattresses in the tube?
We can walk there.
It's big enough.
Okay.
Crunch.
Right there? Is there
I'm
like
sorry, are we gonna
rules against
ride
this?
mattresses in the tube?
Yep.
Well, I think you guys might. I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
I'm gonna ride the pillow.
After strange love. Wow.
All right, so I'm gonna
Slumber
Duke, I've got one of these mattresses. I see you got the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and start this party off right and walk over to the tube and say main deck, I suppose.
So, as a group of friends who have finally found something that you can do something together and have fun, you all ride your mattresses or your pillows to the main deck, and you set it up, and you fall asleep talking to each other, and that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Under the fishies.
The fish.
Thanks for watching this dysfunctional D&D presentation of the War for Garaxia. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to keep up with the Guardians of Garaxia and a ton more. Homebrewed just for you.